And I'm recording. There we go. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Portal 2 Co-op AMC tutorial by Storm and Mario Fan.
Yes, sir. Who's ready to get some strafing done and some levels?
Before we start with strafing, we're going to introduce you to Source Live Timer, which is what I have in my upper right corner. It's the splitter program for Portal 2 Co-op. There's going to be a download link in the description, and once you open it, what you want to do is right-click and go to Open Splits, Portal 2 Co-op. And then you also want to go under Demo Directory. And just go through the this PC, OS, Program Files 86.
Yep.
Steam? Yeah. Steam Apps.
My thing just randomly closed out. Okay,
Portal 2,
my computer's freaking out.
And then Portal 2. And then once you have the Portal 2 folder, just select that. Hit OK, it's the second Portal 2 folder.
And yep, Steam Apps, Common, Portal 2. And then you hit OK. Got it.
Make sure the folder's selected. And then from there, that's actually all the setup that's needed. You'll need to record demos, which we'll get to in just a second. But first, go through the commands that we have. We use scroll wheel to jump because when we strafe, we want to keep staying in the air as much as we can. And strafing is the main form of movement in this game, and we'll get to that in a second.
Or bunny hopping.
Yeah, bunny hopping. So, if we jump as soon as we can, it has the most air time. So what we do is we bind our mouse wheel to jump, and you can open your console and type this in, Joe. For bind mwheeldown or bind mwheelup, followed by plus jump. Plus jump means that you can have two keys that jump. So I do space and mouse wheel for jump. And this will bind my mouse wheel to jump. I can scroll and jump. And this is really important because it just helps you preserve speed. And strafing takes off like 5 minutes.
There it is.
So it's like really good.
Boom.
Also, you can bind your other direction, like your mouse wheel up or down, to jump as well. But there's another option where you can bind it to use, because there are certain points in the game where we like to scroll to grab stuff. And that command would just be bind mwheel up or down, and then plus use, as I just typed out. And then I can scroll up and use.
Very useful for hitting things like buttons. If you're running by them quickly, you can spam it.
There are other points in the run, like in Rat Maze, the quick cube, I scroll up. I scroll up in Team Retrieval to grab the ball. Another important command is your partner view. Having a permanent partner view up is really useful because you need to look at what they're doing a lot. This command, all these commands are in the description, by the way, if you forget them. It's bind W, quote, plus forward, semicolon, plus remote view. So it'll be in the description, so don't worry about it right now. This just makes it, the second you press W, partner view comes up permanently for the rest of the level.
Little camera on the bottom right, or I think you can actually put it anywhere you like, I believe, but
there is
bottom right is kind of the most convenient.
Move it around, and I haven't looked into it, but I don't have it with me. But it might be. Also, another thing was we taunt. So it's an air taunt, and air taunts are quickest because they're only about 2 seconds, whereas all the other taunts are like 5 to 7, very long. You can use this to skip taunts in the run. This would just be bind and then the key that you want, and then taunt. Really simple.
Wee wah woo wah.
That's don't want to do.
That's too slow. So is breaking it down.
I did this wrong. It's my fault. There's no plus. Alright. Those are like the most important ones.
Get wrecked.
It's also useful to have a command for ambient light. If you look at my screen, I'm adjusting the amount of light right now.
Yep.
Because some levels are really dark, especially like Industrial Fan and Course 3. So what all these are is that they're changing the amount of ambient light, like so. I'm not going to type it out because it's really long, but it'll be in the description along with other commands. And 0.1 is like kind of enough light for most situations. I use like 0.2 at most. And then putting it
I
back
use
to
0.1.
And yeah. There's also CL Show Pause.
Lucky Z, thank you for the follow.
Nice. When I turn this on, you'll notice in my upper left corner, I have position, angle, and velocity. And velocity is good. Oops, I have no one. I'll get the notebook. Velocity is useful because you can see how fast you're going. Plus, for a certain glitch, you have to be at 0 velocity, although it's bugged for orange. And then sometimes you want to look at your angle numbers for certain setups. It's more for single player. Have another command. Our portal use PBS optimization. What this does, if you turn it on 0, it lets us see out of bounds. And so we can see everything out of bounds. This is useful because we actually go out of bounds in the very first level of the game, and we need it. So we want these commands on when we start the game, because it's useful. So you can bind them to key. For example, if you look at my bind M, it has CL show pause 1, CL show FPS 1, it just shows FPS, and the out of bounds command. So turn on, I get FPS, I get my show pause, and I also get the out of bounds.
Oh, I gotta do bind P for show pause. Wait, what was the one for showing the ping, Matt?
I don't actually know right now. I think just a several for ping. I'll add it to the description if you're interested in it.
Cool.
Because blue hosts, and so orange has ping, and that means orange sometimes like lag a bit or experience weird things such as button glitch, which we'll get to in a level.
Yep.
Also, other differences is that there's some commands only blue can do. I'm gonna get to them, and because orange actually spawns closer, you see how like orange's elevator is a little closer. Orange usually has a more difficult task, like 60% of the time, not too much. So if you want to decide who's orange and who's blue, the slightly more technical person could be orange. Except for course 5 where blue spawns closer. Okay.
All right.
So before you start a run, you want to mark all your maps incomplete. MP mark maps incomplete. That way you start like a fresh run, and it's not like you're bleeding the game without everything unlocking.
Yep.
So that's the command.
What about the taunts?
You'll notice it says stats and achievements are disabled. Cheats turn on in this app session. You cannot use this command if cheats have been turned on. And I turned on cheats. Because my SV cheats is on 1.
It's a lot of lines.
But this is on 0, and when you turn on 1, you unlock all the cheats, which means that you can do stuff like fly around. Like I'm doing. This command is no flip, and obviously it's banned for a run because you're just no flipping around.
Obviously, yeah, it's cheating.
So if you turn cheats on, you
takes
cannot
no skill to really
do mark all maps incomplete or complete, and the only way to fix it is to quit the session and to reinvite. This is stuff.
Huh? How about now?
No, it's fine. Look at that.
Weird. The more you know.
Yeah, so we're doing cheats on just so we can help demonstrate all of the tricks in our speedrun, but yeah, you don't touch that in the real run.
Yeah.
So
because we're cheaters. We're cheating. Yeah. All right.
You're also supposed to do MP block all taunts. However, I've been debating the Discord about this is a required command because it doesn't affect the run really at all. No one's gonna reject your run if you don't do it, but it doesn't harm you to do it, so that's kind of irritating. But every time you do a new run, you have to mark all maps incomplete, and then to start a run, you want to do change level, changes level, MP underscore co-op underscore start, which puts you to the first level of the game. Only blue can do change level, and orange can't. I don't know why. But yeah, so if I were to hit this, I just go to
Whatever level.
And we'll do that. And then once we do, there's also a command called stop videos, which skips the cutscene. There's a cutscene that plays at the very start and the very end of the game. And if you hit it, if you type it in, then it'll skip the cutscene.
Yep.
All these commands I've mentioned so far, all the way from change level to mark on maps and complete, they're useful to bind. And you can bind it by doing bind, putting a key name, say I want to do P, and then I'll just be like stop videos. And if I'm doing change level or something, the MP cop start, I have to put quotations around the command.
And make sure that there's spaces in between your key name and the quotations.
This is all in the description, so just copy. Other useful commands is restart level. Just restart underscore level. This restarts the level, obviously, it's allowed. And we use it in Lobby 5. So just a minute.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Ta-da!
And it's also useful if you soft lock. You can soft lock in a level or two. So if you restarting is your option. It'll timer automatically goes on that.
You can get caught out of bounds in course 3. And I believe it is
3-5.
Yeah, 3-5.
And also soft lock an industrial command, but you have to like know what you're doing in order to do it.
I overcame my handicap. That's a true story.
What else is there? Record. So now, if you want to start a run, what you type is record, and then you type your demo name. And I'll just say like my demo name is demo.
Be like for demo.
And then what this does is this will record demos. Demos are basically files that record the game for you. Yeah, they can only be played through Portal 2. If you want to play a demo, you actually type in play, and then you say whatever your demo name is. And this is the best like anti-cheating method that we have, and it's the best timing method that we have. And that's what Source Live Timer does. When we start recording demos, Source Live Timer automatically takes our demos and converts them to times and gives us our time. And yeah, so you type in play demo or bind it to a key. Before the run starts, before you start moving. And then all the loadings are taken out of the demo, which is why this makes it fair. Different computers have different loading times. So it's really nice that the loading times are taken out. So. And then at the end of the run, if you want to stop recording demos, it's just stop. And so you do that if your run's over, or if you want to reset your run. Stop. And you can tell if your demo is recording, because right here under SLT it says current demo, the hyphen meaning there's no demo. If I were to start recording a demo by typing in record demo, then you'll see, oh look, current demo is now demo. So that means I know it's recording. However, I'm not on calibration right now, so it's not going to work. I'll type in stop. Now it says demo was recorded for 9 seconds, and there's no demo now. And these are also useful to bind to a key. And then I showed you about SV cheats 1, and I showed you about no clip. Yeah, once you turn cheats on, you can no clip around. It's good for practice.
Yep.
And then there's a lot of other commands, but
if I do it, it says. Go ahead.
I limit it to the very essential. What are you saying?
Mine says can change replicated convar SV underscore cheats from console or client only server operator can change its value, which means that Flu is superior, obviously. So.
You just saw me fire
also,
a rocket on accident.
You can bind other keys, like fire rocket if you have cheats on. It's pretty fun.
For some reason, when I turn my volume up, it fires rockets. I think it's that's not right now. Hey Joe, why don't you show us Strafing? Okay.
But yeah, you can mess around and do a bunch of stupid stuff with cheats. Pretty fun, just like mess around. Hey Matt, guess what?
What?
High five.
I don't trust. Oh.
Alright, anyway, alright, so you want to get into the strafing part now?
Oh yeah. Or start with like the simple. like while running and stutter.
Okay. World record or unfollow. This is a tutorial, Buffalo. Yeah, we got a world record or tutorial. Now. So basically, the main source of movement, as Matt was saying earlier, is bunny hopping. Tutorial for co-op is to bunny hop, or you could do like strafing depending on where you're at in a certain map. It could be more optimal to do one or the other. So as Matt says, with the right to left kind of stuff, basically you want to move your mouse from the right side to your left to strafe left, like with A. Well, depending on what you have, because Matt also has Q binded for his left. So, assuming you have WASD as your normal binds, you're going to move along the ground from right to left holding A. And when you throw in a jump, as you can see, my velocity in the top left will go up. So you just like right to left, you hold A, and you start moving faster in that direction. So if you practice a bunch, and you go from left and then you go back to right, and you do it one after the other pretty quickly, you turn into this. And so as you can see, my velocity is like at a much higher speed, and I'm clearly moving a lot faster. Instead of just going up and just doing left to right immediately like this, it's a little bit slow to start. So what people do is a thing called a circle jump. And basically in a circle jump is that you hold W to get 175, that's your main walking speed, in one direction. You can circle jump from right to left or left to right. It really doesn't matter. Some people are more dominant. So I'm more dominant in going from right to left like this, flicking, because it feels more unnatural to hit my wrist going that way. But you can do both depending on how you are as a player. But you hold W, and then after you hold W, you press A, and you look left, and then you jump, and then it's a circle jump. We're doing a tutorial because Matt wanted to just do a tutorial. All right, Matt. Any other comments on just average bunny hopping?
I should have told you to start with wall strafing. It's much simpler.
Wall strafe. Yeah. Okay. Wall strafing is probably one of the more simple things that you can do that doesn't take a whole lot of skill. All it is looking into the wall about what do you say, like 10 degrees or so?
It's 8.3 exactly.
8.3 degrees
exactly. As long as they're close, it works.
Approximate. You're gonna get more speed. So like let's say I'm barely looking into the wall with W and D. I'll reach like 230, 240 velocity. If I go more into the wall, I'll reach a little bit higher speeds. I'll maybe reach like 260 if I'm really good and precise on my angle. And this is obviously a lot faster than clear walking speed.
Yeah. Because
clear walking speed is 175. You can jump, and it kind of looks like your velocity is going up, but it's basically isn't it actually the same?
Actually, just W and jumping, your velocity is going up because it's your vertical velocity. You're not actually going horizontal any faster. I didn't know this until like 2 years ago.
Yeah. And so when you throw this into certain equations, you can run faster. Let's say you're bad at bunny hopping, like instead of going like this is a lot faster than regular wall strafing if you do it correctly. Another tip on bunny hopping is to hit your key maybe slightly before you start strafing. That tends to be a lot of people trying. They'll hit the key late and they'll like lose a lot of speed. It's called counter strafing. So that's pretty tough as well to like if you've never played, I guess, what is it, like Half-Life or whatever, like other games that you can strafe at. The next one is jump wall strafing, and you could do this really fast by if you wall strafe and then you jump and you hold D in a way. It's probably really fast. But let's say if you're just practicing learning on your own, you're going to look about probably 10 degrees out that way. Or is it less? Is it 8.3 as well?
The more you look out, the more higher you accelerate. But the more you look in, the higher your max speed. So you want to start like a little out, but then as you go faster and faster, you want to go up to like 10 to 5 degrees in.
Yeah, and then I'll help you get speed, like really quick. So if I do the short angle and I start right here, it's the acceleration's very slow. But as you can see, I'm definitely speeding up. But if I go out, like he said, and then slowly move it in, it's a lot faster. But if you're doing regular strafing, and then you start jumping into it, it's like really fast, and it's actually going to be a little bit faster than regular bunny hopping when you're speed wall strafing. We call it jump wall strafing just to kind of get a clear difference because you're jumping, but I believe the correct term is speed while strafing. All right, go ahead, Matt.
So, clarification. He said this. I just want to reiterate it. When you're walking while strafing, you're looking a little in, and you're holding W and the in directional key, like W and D for me right now. Whereas if you're jumping while strafing, you're looking a little out, and you're only holding the in key.
Yep.
Which is A, or Q for me. A for me.
So let's say you were looking in towards the wall and you're just holding D like this. I'm technically slowing down and I'm going to move myself backwards at some point. So this is wrong. You'll be able to tell if you're doing it wrong because you'll start going the opposite way you want to. You want to look away and hold in towards the wall. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know if I said W and A when you're doing the regular wall strafe. If you just hold W, it's going to put you to 175. But if you hold A, it's going to speed you up.
Yeah.
It's a sudden beat. If you just hold D,
diagonally into the wall.
Just hold D and not W, you're not going to go anywhere, basically. You're just going to sit there and basically go backwards really slowly. That's what I'm doing right now, if you can tell.
Also, like, wall strafing is easy, and then jumping wall strafing is like medium, but actual strafing is pretty hard. It takes like months to get good at it.
Yeah.
So, you probably shouldn't have started with it because it's the most hardest thing. But we're gonna link a strafing tutorial in the video in the description that actually shows the keys alongside the mouse movements, which is important because it's your linkage of your keys and your mouse that leads to good strafing.
Yep.
And, but yeah, like, anything else?
Do you want me to just like kind of show what double strafing is, like really quick, and just briefly touch up on it?
Sure.
For the crazy people that are already really good at strafing. All right, so if you're really good at regular bunny hopping already, this is like a little bit more advanced. There's a thing called known as double strafing, and it's shoving 2 strafes into one jump. You could actually shove more than 2 in if you're really, really good. But it's pretty difficult and it's hard to time. Basically, it's when you're in the air, I like to say just pick like 2 points to move your mouse in, and then look at a straight line in front of you, and it looks like this. So when I jump,
like a lot
and I
harder
reach
than normal strafing, in my opinion. Like, I can't even do it that well.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 6 months.
It's a lot faster.
But it is a lot faster.
But full saying I'm bad. Thanks, dude. Appreciate the confidence. But yeah, as long as you're holding A and looking left, and then doing D and looking right, you're gonna be able to get more and more speed. Because technically, if you just rotate it in a circle like this, my velocity is like pretty high up. Another thing is when you hit over 300 velocity, it is known as airlock, or as we just say, oh my gosh, I hit 300. And what happens is, let's say you're trying to turn a corner and you're going really fast, you'll miss like being able to turn because it'll just keep making you go straight since you're going too fast. Like that. Like I'm trying to go over there and it kept trying to fling me over that way.
You'll know when you got it because you can't turn at all, and it's awful because it sucks.
Yeah. So what a lot of people will do is once they hit 300, they will stay on the ground and then they'll just circle jump, and they'll still keep some of their momentum, and then they can turn that direction a lot easier. All right. I think we've covered probably all the strafing now, I think.
Also, this is like kind of small, but it saves time a little tiny bit. If you need to walk somewhere, you can speed up your walk slightly by spamming A and D.
Oh yeah, that
takes you up from like 175 to like 200. It's not a big difference, but
McGee, what's up, dude?
Frames.
We're doing a tutorial, man.
Yeah.
All right, so you ready to go to calibration?
And quickly, just you can see like what strafing like looks like for a beginner if you just hold one direction key and move your mouse that side. Just strafe one direction, which is much simpler than 2 directions. And you can see your speed go up. The hard part is going from one direction to the other direction, like quickly, and make the transition smooth. Then again, we have a tutorial video. It doesn't come overnight. It takes practice.
Yep.
But yeah, remember those fundamentals. Circle jumping, you're just moving like a circle on the ground. It's just like strafing on the ground for a little bit. Wall strafing, speed wall strafing.
Way. Yep. Obviously, I'm not the best at circle jumps, and probably neither is Matt, but beginner. Beginner tutorial.
It is just tutorial design, beginner to intermediate. So, yeah. We're not actually that great. So, let's start. Go to calibration, right? So I'm going to type in change level.
Take us there.
And pick up, start. And if I have a bind, and I do, which is my... No, it's my left bracket. Let's see that, so I hit my left bracket.
I'm getting roasted by chat right now. But we'll say making a tutorial but not being the best.
Well, we try.
I love that face.
While it's loading in,
we're doing our best.
I'm going to type in record to start recording a demo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's record demo. And I also have it binded, so I now... So I have a demo now. My first live timer.
So you're going to hit the demo right starts.
I'm going to type in stop videos or hit my bind key, which is stop videos.
Hello, and again,
Cutscene's
welcome
not
to
part
the
of the demo.
Aperture Science Computer
The demo
Aided
starts once
Enrichment Center. Today, you will be testing with a partner. Please wave to your partner.
Wave to your partner. So I'm gonna
instead of gesturing, which would be with the normal thing, you would taunt, and that gets rid of it. Sorry, I'm hitting a lot of lag. I apologize for not having Ethernet hooked up.
When you hit the taunt key.
Both of you have been equipped with the ping tool. Blue, please use your ping tool.
And then it doesn't matter what you do.
Orange, please
out of bounds or unfollow. This is a beginner tutorial. We might touch up on out of bounds later.
Please use your
Should we mention out of bounds or
no? Out of bounds, I think is beginner friendly. Yes, me.
You think?
Really?
Okay.
Definitely. It just lines up and snipes. There's no like strafing.
True.
The first jump needs strafing, but you can just
so you can figure out your own hot pattern. My hot pattern is different for blue side than orange's side. This is a beginner buffle. They might not know how to do it. It's not like a pro tutorial. But basically, you strafe and you make this gap. You grab the gun. You gotta be careful because actually overstrafe that. If you overstrafe, you may show them really quick.
No.
No.
Fine, do it.
Okay. Okay. Basically, what you don't want to do is your cheats are on, right?
Oh, they are. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, they are on. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
I forgot.
So if you overstrafe and you fall in here, sometimes you can get lucky and you can jump back out. But if you miss and you go down here, you basically have to restart the level. There's no way to get out of this.
They have to jump out one of the two directions. Show which way they jump out.
So if you're gonna jump out and you miss, you gotta basically land on the thing like a certain way.
You jump to the side. You can't jump out the front. Doesn't work.
Yeah, I just like. Wait, I normally just. Oh, I think I hold crouch. Can you hold crouch and do it?
No, you have to jump out the side.
Oh yeah, like that. Jump out the side. Oh yeah, because there's this little unit right here. It's just enough to jump out.
So
so you got to be really careful. If you do fall in there by accident, you can get back out, and then you just circle jump back over the gap.
Okay. So Joe is explaining his hot patterns. He even say for what? Yeah. So the very first jump in this game is you usually wait for the portal gun to come up, and then you like ping where you want your portal. So, but you can
and then the gun will shoot it.
It saves 14 seconds if you make the jump, and you can start from a spawn, or you can do my beginner strat that I was taught is I get in this corner, and I circle jump out, and then circle jump in, grab the gun, and if you can't get the jump, don't worry about it. You can just ping the portals.
Yep.
And
all right, so we're doing inbound first.
I don't know. I didn't even tell you about it because I thought out of bounds was free for beginner. Unless you don't think
okay,
so.
well let's just do that then.
Do you want to do inbounds? You can just do inbounds once, then do out of bounds.
Okay.
I'll just do inbounds.
Yeah, we'll just
quickly.
All right, so you just shoot up here.
It's shoot here, shoot here.
Pretty straightforward.
We're so jumping straight.
Try to strafe through the hallways.
The button.
So I would go forward. If he gets off the button at a certain time, these panels can actually fling you forward. So see how I got pushed forward? If you jump and he flings you, so I'll fling you. If I get up at the right time, see how he got pushed really far, really fast? And he would just portal up,
walk through,
go back, through.
Straightforward,
Straightforward, hit this button.
I haven't done inbounds in a long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my key. There's an effect, and then I'm going to jump.
And I can hopefully boost him to the button.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this button, and I'm going to stand on this platform just to the left of this windowsill.
and spam
look
use.
up here, a little bit left. It's kind of preserved, but when I hit the button, I can just scroll my use, and the first cube I can always grab, and that saves time because it's like transfer. And Joe can also do that jump, but it's not necessary.
That's very not necessary.
I can hand it to him. I'm gonna try to Kobe in him, but it's really hard to get it.
Try again.
Oh wow.
We can't finish here until you. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's just so close. He can try to throw it in for style points, which is pretty cool. And then so there is a hop pattern to get to the button very quickly, which is doing this.
I like how you're doing it beginner friendly, and then you're just doing like all the hardest jumps possible.
All right, so that's really hard, but there's an easier way to do this jump. If you're trying not to go over here with the portals, you can hold W and then jump and hold D to land on this little ledge right here. This is actually a little bit tough. I got it there, luckily, first try. And then you want to back up just a little bit and then hold W and A to make that one. But if you're scared about that one too, you can just like actually crouch under this.
Yeah.
Just go through. That's but anyway, if you don't want to do that, it's pretty simple. You just hold this button down.
Yeah, and then blue goes
and then
here,
mash there and there. And then you just hop through. And
it's only like
that's
2 or 3 seconds lost.
It's the intended way. Here you also want to taunt to avoid doing force gesture. So once you says calibration,
so it skips a force gesture, and then
so it skips like I don't know if it's a hug or rock paper scissors or what it is, but you'll do some kind of emote that takes forever, and you can skip that by taunting.
It's the high five. Yeah.
The high five. Yeah. And then you just go in. All right, so let's go back to the start.
We have to restart, I think, because all this stuff.
Oh, okay. Like
that's
7-7.
the normal way. That's the way that normal people do this.
Push-ups.
And you can see my SLT is working, my source live timer, because the demo stopped loading screen, and it gave me a time of 5:41, which is how long it was. Stop my demo because I don't really need it for this. And then I'm gonna reset my source live timer by clicking on source live timer, hitting reset. There we go.
Give me the push-ups, yes sir.
Also doing stop videos.
Yeah, I'm making a tutorial. Sorry about the push-ups in the tutorial, guys. Also streaming.
Today, you will be testing with a partner.
Yeah, viewer engagement. Alright, so now we're gonna show you guys out of bounds, OOB for short.
Yeah. Which saves like 15 seconds. It's like really
Please use your good. Please observe your partner's favorite animal.
That's how fast you are in inbounds. We're not super fast in inbounds. We can get sub 2 minutes, but pretty hard. I wonder what we actually would get now that we are faster and better in inbounds. Can we get like a 155 or something?
Our goal is 154.
Really? Alright, so we're gonna explain out of bounds. You just jump, try to make it.
Notice his hop pattern. I'm gonna show again
I can grab my gun.
More beginner friendly strat. It's a hard jump, I think. So grab a gun, and then if you're really good, you can jump back from here. If you're scared, you can just put a portal here, put a portal here. There's like 3 seconds, but you don't die. And so now
what I do is I try to put a portal, like I can put a portal here, but I can make it even easier for him if I put it here.
But it's a little
spot on this line. And what he does is he looks through the crack in the panel,
like
and
right
he
here?
shoots my portal
and I can
to the other
like right here. And my first portal I put way down at the end of the hall. So that way he'll pop, orange will pop it right there. Now,
my yellow is preferably has to be on this panel right here at the very top of the ceiling to do this trick. And then what happens is he portals back over there.
And I place my purple right here, so...
You can also place it on the floor if you're feeling spicy.
Yeah, but... I don't think so. And then so...
and then what I would do is I'd put my red right here, like probably on the floor. You can do it up high. I guess it's about the same. It might be a little trickier if it's higher. It might be mistimed on the jump.
It's a different jump.
But what Matt does is he looks right here at that pixel.
First, we have to explain what we're doing. This is called a boost. Okay. Boost is what happens when 2 players collide on opposite sides of a portal. The game gets confused about the physics and launches one of them. And it's very like RNG. It's pseudo RNG. It's really hard to get consistent. But we have a consistent setup that was found by a brief. I don't know who to credit.
Was it Bets?
No, it's not Bets.
Bets has
a
video.
Like Kluger.
It was not Bets? Oh, who got credited with it? Okay, but Bets also has a tutorial on that video as well.
There are smarter minds than us, and we're copying their strats. What I do is I stand in here, and then I look up at this exact point in the ceiling.
And I want to stand on the left side, which is my yellow right here, and I want to be looking. I could be like out here, that could work, but like I like to be a little bit more in. I just kind of hold W to squeeze my way over. I want to see about like that much wall or so.
As long as
kind of
you're holding W against the portal wall, it doesn't really matter where you are, but you have to be on the yellow side, and don't be way too far on the yellow side. Like, don't be about to fall out.
Yeah, don't be like right here, because like if he barely touches me and he budges me, I can just like fall out, and then you have to like.
The boost doesn't work if you're like really far out.
And that as well.
Yeah. And then so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold W, and I need to jump at the right time, and it's a little tricky because I actually can't see Joe, but if I'm gonna do an example of jumping too early and jumping too late. And Joe's in taunts. This is to be jumping too early. Jumping too early.
Be free. Go be free.
That means that I get boosted on the wrong side. And I want to be boosted on
the penalty of dying.
If I jump too late, then this happens. Oh, I got it actually.
He accidentally got it.
if I jump too late, then I boost on. Then I fall. I basically
he'll hit the ceiling.
Boost on the other side.
Right here. Yeah.
So,
but he actually did jump
too early or too late. If I jump just right, I boost out of bounds like so. So actually, I got it.
So basically,
I'll clip back and back.
Matt is in this room right here, and he is above the ceiling. I'm gonna go ahead and no clip out of bounds.
Show me where I am.
And since my screen is white, I have this key binded. You're gonna type this in.
I already showed you that command.
Okay, yeah. And when I hit that, it shows everything that's out of bounds. So where Matt is standing is above the room, and he is right here. That's where he's going to clip in bounds. It's about right there. All right, so ready to boost out again?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna get lined up.
So this is where my portal should be. I just didn't have them right.
All right, I'm in position. Go for it.
I'm in position, and I try to jump at that time. That time, actually, I don't think I jumped too early. I think sometimes they're just inconsistent. I don't know exactly. You get it like 60% of the time or something.
There we go. So he's out of bounds.
Inspire my other color, my light blue, right here, and then he's gonna walk.
I'm gonna walk through.
And then I have to make this very particular snipe, which is off this edge.
I'm gonna get behind you and also look at it.
Because I can die.
Right there.
What I do is I shoot this my one portal until I find the edge of the wall. I can see the edge of the walls right here. Go just a little bit past, because if I go too far past, I'll fall off. And I'm aiming right here, and it's kind of tight. And you don't want to aim right here. If I shoot there, that's wrong, and that's not gonna work. I want to shoot right here, and it's kind of hard to see, I know, but
I'm just gonna no clip exactly. Tell them to crouch out of bounds. Well, wait, crouch? No, you're not supposed to crouch. You can get perma stuck.
No, don't crouch out of bounds. You don't want to do that. You want
you perma crouch.
Okay.
Very slow, very bad. You crouch, you get stuck like this, and you just gotta waddle your way over. So crouching is really bad and really slow.
So
good one, Buffle.
So you see, I just fell off right there because I went too far. So if you fall off, runs over. I'm in no clip back because I have cheats on.
Yeah, we're just no clipping to save time. Oops, I'm in the wrong part.
It's further there. So Joe put one portal here right next to mine.
So he can walk through it later.
Yes, and so so Joe, make sure person's out of bounds and you make the snipe. Otherwise, they'll be stuck.
Yep.
But now, next step.
Actually, that's the way to get in bounds there if you mess up. So once he snipes down there, I walk through here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk to the right. But there's an invisible wall, like right here. I can't really ping it, but I'm up against it right now. I'm holding D. And what you can do... What's up?
Yeah. You can ping the floor to show where you are. So this is what Orange is doing right now.
I'm going to go over here. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. So I'm going to be wall strafing against this and then jump wall strafing because it's fast. And as soon as you see this corner right here, there's like... Where is it? It's like right here. There's like an invisible wall in like the middle right here. But you can get around that like right here. You want to stay like above this black, so you want to strafe around these corners. And then you want to go right up in... Oops, I actually got lost. Oops, a little farther down, sorry. Above the white part right here. There's the door that we passed through to beat the level. And I'm gonna shoot my other color, which is red, and I'm gonna stand right above the door. Because this is pretty lenient. You want to stand like all over here, you're gonna mess up. But if you're right here, it'll work fine. So what Matt's gonna do is he's gonna come into my portal. Let me know when you're through my red, because I can't see him since we're out of bounds.
You can't see each other. So
and I'm gonna hold. Accidentally crouch. Oops.
1 second. You can see the path that Joe did on his stream. You can't see out of bounds. But blue waits here all this time. Right where he boosted out. I was just showing you what orange does. And then so once orange fires his red portal. Now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk through backwards. I'm gonna watch for when the portal changes. Walk back through. I'm gonna refire a portal because I'm gonna go in bounds. And I'm gonna Joe is right here now.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I'm right above the door, and he's right in front of me now. He's
between me and the door, and I'm between him and the portal right now.
Yep.
And so what you do is you hold against the wall and jump, right?
Mm-hmm. You hold S and just jump.
I'm gonna just hold S, and I don't even need to jump.
And he gets clipped below me.
So I always fall in bounds if I just back up against him and he's jumping. And so
this is also Buffle strat. Shout outs to Buffle.
Oh, this is the Buffle strat, yeah. Actually, he's not the route creator. Someone else was, but now what I'm gonna do.
He's the one that helped teach us.
I have a portal up there. It's my light blue. So I'm gonna fire
his light blue. Or purple.
And you can fire it here, but it's really inconsistent.
Oh yeah, the short one. I'm gonna hold W and A, and I'm gonna turn left to hopefully land on this ledge. I can land on this ledge too. Oops, I actually missed the other one. If you're late, sometimes you'll hit this ledge right there. You can still make this jump, and it's a little bit harder, but it's definitely possible. And just go like that, a little bit of strafe, get there. But you ideally want to land like on the top, like that's probably the easiest. I can't go back up. Sorry, guys. Perfect. There you go. So you would just like wall strafe, and then just jump off, strafe a little more. Try to hit the button, and then you'd strafe quickly to the door. If you fall off, you can still get over. It's just a harder jump.
And you don't need
skips the taunt
because you won't be together.
To pass calibration.
The rushes.
And that is calibration.
So that was kind of long. In fact, we should probably speed up a little bit in the future levels.
Speed it up. Yes, this is a 5-hour long tutorial.
Yeah.
All right.
So if
lobby 1.
Everything was disabled. Then when you show up to lobby, all the courses we have apart from course 1. And we have all the levels unlocked just for the point of tutorial.
Yep.
But you just gotta pretend like everything.
This would all be gray over there. So orange is supposed to be going first. He fires a portal here and runs up. Blue can, just depends. You want orange normally.
And then wait, before
you wouldn't have to reset this in a run. So you just walk in here. As soon as this door opens, I'd fire red.
I stand on top of the yellow portal. That way when I come through I have speed.
Yep.
And then I can carry that speed to strafe and then wall strafe. There's this really humorous strat where you can you fire a portal like that and a portal like that. And you like walk in a precise way.
And you hold crouch.
And
you get this long.
Hold open the door. I'm stuck at it.
I get it. Ready? So if he opens if you go open the door, I'll show them. You walk into the corner, you hold crouch, and then you fling, go wee, and you go all the way like to your elevator.
And it doesn't actually save time, and it's really inconsistent, so it's just swag.
It's very swaggy.
I recommend to not do it. I don't do it.
If you like swag points.
And so normally you'll see these normally you'll see these loading screens throughout these levels, but I have my teleport to any level using the change level command. I cannot do this. In this tutorial, I will be using the change level command.
This testing course was originally created for humans.
Speed it up.
Emphasizes teamwork.
So first room, orange can do a thing called button glitch. This is the first time you can button glitch in the run. I don't have an Ethernet. My ping's being really weird right now. I'm so slow.
There we go.
But you can hit the button, and you can open the door. And only orange can do this in regular co-op because I'm laggy, basically, and the game thinks that, someone's standing on it, right? So let's give it to him. So apparently 50 ping is ideal for doing button glitch. Sometimes it can be orange, and you can get it. I just got it twice in a row. Sometimes it can turn blue, but I only go for this. Like, you just jump on it, and I'd fire the yellow behind me. So if I don't get it, then he stands on it.
Well, this only saves like a half second, because I should be standing on it normally.
Yep.
And then,
so he'd go to the other button.
The second that Joe goes to the portal, I'm going to strafe to this button over here, and then Joe will be right there. And the second he walks through...
According to Buffalo, apparently the higher the ping, the better. We were taught like 50 ping is ideal, but I don't know.
This is just intended. And then race to the elevators if you can.
As fast as possible. Yep.
And I actually need to pee really quickly. I'll be right back.
I'll start explaining buttons to them.
You can explain dialogue while waiting.
Okay. So on some levels, there's dialogue that when Gladys says a certain word, you need to enter the elevator at that time. And if you guys have watched like Super Mario Bros, like the original one, there's like certain times that you can go in at the level and it'll be faster, even though it might seem slower. And it basically makes the fade away go faster. I hope you're cutting this and not just upload the stream. Oh yeah. We're gonna, when we make like a video for YouTube, we're gonna cut some parts out. But most of it's gonna be in the video, except for right now because Matt's using the bathroom. So yeah. Orange in this room would hit this panel and that panel. We'll walk through while blue comes over here and hits this button. If you're feeling spicy enough, this is the more advanced one. It's a lot harder to go for. You just like hit the button, crouch, try to make that jump.
There you are, reassembled again.
I'm just showing them the really tough strat.
Alright, so
already went over dialogue.
Joe's dialogue explanation was good. Yeah, that's a tough strat. It's really not consistent. No one goes for it, except in like individual level records.
Yeah, CM.
It's just really tough.
I can't do it right now.
How you do the level? Safe way.
Alright. Yeah, the regular way, the speedrun safe way. I hit this panel, panel, and Matt hits the button.
And then I just straight to the button. I'll sometimes have to wait a little bit, but if not, I find it good. And then
I'm gonna fire you.
Go back, and then make sure you fire the right color, otherwise I'll be stuck.
Yeah, just be a panel here, and he'll just be waiting there with nothing there at all.
And then we should meet up together if we're timing good.
Yeah. All right, so this is interesting. So when you want to get to the sides, depending on what side you're on, whether you're yellow or blue, you fire a panel up there, and then just fire the wall wherever you're standing. Doesn't really matter. And then what you want to do is, as soon as you walk through, you want to fire the opposite panel that's up top. So then that way you can quickly hit the button behind you. You don't have to go through the panel to hit the button, but
yeah, you can actually hit it on the other side of the button, but you just want to make sure you hit it.
Yeah.
And then once you hit the button, then go to the other button.
Quickly strafe and hit the other one. And if your partner did his at the right time, all right, start over. All right, ready? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. If you're all going really fast, you'll have plenty of time.
Then that happen.
So when the ball falls out, you can speed it up a little bit by Matt firing a portal here and there, or you can fire it on either side. Doesn't really matter. Whoa, what? That was my F key just got stuck. You drop the ball and you just go in the door as fast as possible.
And then there's no dialogue, so we just go.
Yep. So when's the single player stream? I don't know.
Can't even.
I still gotta learn the map.
It's like 20 hours long or something. Very depth. I skips the next.
I think he means me running single player. There's different strats for this one.
There's 2 different.
Let's show the one that we've been doing in runs, and we're gonna show the one that could be, I guess, technically more optimal. Basically, I fire a panel here. He fires a panel there. That one.
Up, yeah. And also here.
I put the cube. I have to make sure that this is super centered. Like, or pretty centered. And then I fire a red panel here, jump through his, so I'll end up down that way.
And
what he does,
he jumps through, I shoot one here
boom,
and 1 here.
And boom. And then activates the laser to open the door. But let's say Joe sucks and the cube's a little bit off. Oh no, man, I budgeted it. And it's only hitting 1 laser. Yeah. What he can do is, since it's going through those portals, he can move his purple to make it hit the other switch. That's like the backup.
Yeah.
The other way to do this room, so let's just restart the room real quick.
I'll put my portals like there and there. They're not useful.
So, okay, whatever. Okay, so they're overwritten. So I would put a panel here to the left, yellow there. Get the cube over here.
Shoot a portal here and shoot one. You forgot how to do this.
I did forget how to do this. Oh no, I only fire. No, my red was already there. Sorry.
So there shouldn't be a red there, yeah. Then
okay, yeah.
What I do is
you put his portal at the end.
One there, one here. And I can jump through, or I can just walk around. I usually have time.
And I normally jump through.
And you jump through. And then
he replaces his portal on the wall.
I put my portal there, and then
I put my red
put
here.
your portal there. And they're at like the same time, these two different straps. It's just an idea of which one you like better.
Alright, so here orange hits the button.
Well, it doesn't matter, we can switch roles. So one of you
can switch roles.
Yeah.
But generally when the doors go down, whoever's on the right side is going to go through first, because that panel lowers first.
Well, also,
so whoever's on the right is going to have a slight speed advantage on the first floor.
So whoever's on the right also goes to the right, and whoever's on the left goes to the left.
So there's two types of ways I could do this. I could fire a panel here, and then he hits
the button as quick as I can.
Button down, and I kill the turrets. I'll try to do it quickly, and then I line it up.
Stop killing and get off the button.
Yep.
And then I'll beat Joe because he's in the line of the cube.
Destroying
I have to line it up, yep.
Perfectly center. Turn the corner, portal there.
Then you are.
And I just keep straight.
And he goes around, and I jump through.
And then I set my portal so it touched that, yeah, you got an advantage.
And I can shoot the laser to pull up the stairs, or if we were gonna do it again, when I would grab the cube at the start of the room, I could just fire yellow and red, grab the cube, kill all the turrets, blah blah blah, whatever. And then when I go through, I would jump through here, and I have to strafe up the stairs.
Yeah. Which is, it takes a little bit of time to pull the stairs up, but strafing up stairs can kind of tricky because it's like a really weird ton of stairs up. I actually just wall strafe up the stairs because I'm first too, so I don't have to go as fast. I should be first.
But anyway, you want to pull up the audio cue?
So this is the first level that has a dialogue cue, which means
the box, the whatchamacallit.
Oh, show triggers. So this command is show triggers toggle. It's not really that useful, so that's why I didn't include it. But this is the dialogue box, and basically, for many levels, you want to start the dialogue as quick as you can because you have to wait for the dialogue. So the requirements for this level is we both have to enter this dialogue cube in order for the dialogue to work. And honestly, scares up.
Basically, don't like shove each other at the door and be like, oh my god, I gotta go first, because like a lot of the time it won't matter. And certain characters activate certain dialogue, like on 4.1. We'll get to that later. Alright. But anyway, the audio cue for this one, if you want to be more accurate, blue would go in at the audio.
Yeah, because
and it is the second vary.
There's a link of all the dialogue cues in the description. I'm not gonna bother with them because they're only save at about a half second on average, and there's 30 of them, so it's only 15 seconds. And if you're like 10 minutes behind 15 seconds, it's not that important. So yeah, they're in the description if you want to look at them, and just blue goes in right when the bolded syllable is said.
Yep. Let's see if this works.
Okay, remember about jumping away.
What's up? Oh yeah. So on this level, orange needs to look to the left and hold W. Wow, I really lagged out. Hold W and look away.
I don't like it.
And I don't know how I got over there. I really lagged. Anyway, you want to hold W and jump this way. And what that prevents is us doing this. So if you forget, then you lose some time because you'll end up gesturing to each other.
The game tries to force a gesture, but if you're far apart, you can. They won't do the gesture, and it saves like 2 seconds.
I don't like it. I want you to stop.
I lost. All right.
The two of you
I pour a portal here. He fires a portal there, and I get him into the maze as fast as possible.
Then I jump in here.
You want to hit this button first, and if you're good, you can jump over that.
Yes, you can circle jump this. It's not too difficult, but I've fallen into that. And then it stays on down, and I'm gonna wall strafe because it's also jumping wall strafing. That's when it's lifted up, and then I'm gonna alternate wall strafing and jumping wall strafing, get lots of speed. And here we go down. And there's this technique you can save 2 seconds with. I call quick cube, where if I fire a portal at the top, I stand here and then I jump and scroll. If
that was too slow by me.
Yeah, if it's fast enough and if I get it, then the portal won't disappear. Which saves time because if you like drop the cube and then hit the portal and then grab the cube.
Like that. If he grabs it and I lift it up a little bit, like that.
Just like that, yeah.
Then he can grab it and then go through really quickly.
And then now what I'm gonna do is aim right at the laser catcher, and if I just walk right through, the door stays open. I think there might have been no oversight, but you don't need to fire a portal here.
And notice how the door is open, but there's no audio's been talking yet. Orange is the one that wants to quickly get off the button, strafe to this wall to activate audio.
This is, most levels you actually only need one person to enter the dialogue box to start dialogue.
But some you need multiple.
Some of them you need both. And then that was the dialogue. And,
you just lost
scores that dialogue there.
Also, about later. I think the cube is there, but we'll get to that in multi-flings.
All right, laser crushers. So this is where it gets a little bit harder if you're going for harder strats. Let's go for the easy thing first.
The easiest intended?
Yeah, like intended. All right, so orange would grab the cube. This is intended. If somehow the cube gets fizzled, then that's just the button, but it automatically just comes back.
It comes back automatically.
So orange would just get over there, and blue gets through.
I would preemptively fire my portals here and here, such that I can just walk through here
and fall down.
And I can skip the middle section.
And now he's done, and so he's going to leave his purple there and shoot his light blue over there. And as soon as he goes through that side, I can immediately put the laser back and start running to his purple portal. Oh, I'm really lagging, dude.
And this course has really weird dialogue. Unless you want to play something else. So, there's two different forms of dialogue for the same state, and one of them is 11 seconds slower, and I don't know why. But what you want to do to get the better dialogue is that whoever goes through the final portal,
jump to the right.
Jump to the right, or just walk to the right.
We got the bad one. It doesn't like blue near the door a lot.
It is blue dependent. I forgot about that.
It's also blue dependent.
Well, what do you do if you're doing intended? I don't know actually.
Intended might just have to be slow audio. I don't know.
Might just switch jobs.
This is not a competition.
Oh yeah. Let's try that. Yeah. Let's just do it intended the other way. Yeah.
It's not though. Blue receives 5 science collaboration.
So this, actually, for audio. Oops. Whoa. So, wow.
And then he made it.
My Aki got stuck. That's on me.
I have disappearing textures. I notice these textures are disappearing a little bit. We don't know why that happens, but it just happens sometimes.
Imagine I made it through like he did. So I would fire. Oh, I died.
Why'd you restart?
Because I died, and it'll give you the other audio.
Oh, yeah. If you die in some courses,
if you die, it gives you a third type of audio.
Or it can be faster. Which we'll see soon.
All right, so imagine I make that.
Pretend like we got it all. Pretend like you just
we got it.
Yeah. Wow, we just got the level.
Wow, we're awesome. All right, so I'd fire it to that side, and when he gets through, I'd be about at the door. It's gonna jump to the right.
Go to the right.
Orange.
Then we get.
And this is the good audio.
As an impartial.
That's not just flattery. You are great at science.
Very quick audio. All right, so that's the beginner-ish place. The harder strats that you can, if you're getting better at strafing, blue normally does this job. I'm just gonna throw the cube out of here. Look at this room. So this is the fast strat. Orange would fire a portal here, and he'd make this class jump. You can wall strafe, jump, wall strafe, and then make the gap, or you could just wall strafe and then jump off at the right time. Just assume I made that. I'm lagging really hard.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh yeah, you can. I was doing it when we were doing CM yesterday, like that. You could do that. That's a little bit harder. Or if you're really good, you could just make the gap off jumps. And then Matt will do his jump.
Almost.
Oops.
Okay, so
Alright, so you want to show your jump?
Okay, blue's jump, where you know how there's like a platform underneath there, like in it? You can actually stand on it for a little bit of time. And so there's a few ways to strafe to it. When I started, I did like this setup where I'd do like left, right, left, that. But you can do it in less and less hops. Like now I do a more advanced strategy where I just do 3 jumps, 1, 2, 3.
If you're good enough, you could probably just circle jump it, but it's probably really difficult.
You can circle jump it. I did not recommend it. But
like that. I don't know how I'm just
gonna
do it. Yeah, if you're gross at the game, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Obviously, jumping to it faster.
And when I go through, portal, make sure to go to the right for the
He would
dialogue.
jump to the right for the audio. Yep. And that's the slightly more
It's
advanced.
advanced. And you can kind of mix and match. There's many different ways to do this, but if like if you can both do the goo jump but not the glass jump, for example, then one of you could just put the cube on the
over here,
the laser here, and then
and you could just
like do that, and then one of them goo jumps, and then he puts the portal at the end, and the other one goo jumps. So you can like mix and match depending on your skill levels.
Yeah.
You have to figure that out yourself because there's like 5 different ways to do it, and time for that.
But you don't want blue to be at the door normally because that'll activate bad dialogue. It's really finicky. No one knows 100% what activates good and bad dialogue. But generally, if orange is here and blue jumps through to the right, the optimal way, you'll get good audio. Just gotta be careful.
I think what you want is orange to be at the door first and blue to be far away. I believe it.
Yeah, there's 3 different audio triggers boxes, so it's really weird. There's like one here, one there, and one here.
You just like look at this and just realize like how complicated this is. Just learn about it.
Yeah,
right.
It's really
next
weird.
level.
All right, next level. Yeah, next
Wow,
level.
next
Okay. Wish I had back support.
Okay,
Sitting
this
on
is
my
the
mom's
first
bed.
behind the scenes level, which means that we're like and CD. This one I actually do intend to. A lot of them.
So I turn my brightness up here.
This
with
next
you.
test is so outside.
It's the first chance I
I'm
have.
wall straight and then jumping wall straight
Even
as well
tell
to
you
get
what
lots
you
of
were
speed.
looking for. You will
And
learn
orange is
in
gonna shoot
time.
this panel right here, and then there's another panel that's back here. This is a much harder shot, but you can actually do it while you're moving if you're fast. And ideally, you want to hit back that way, but you don't want to do it too close because you could bump into stuff. But you don't want to shoot it all the way over here because you have to walk all the way over there.
And orange shooting such that the portals don't fizzle.
So there's a bunch of combinations doing this part, but the most optimal is to have orange shoot yellow there, and then blue would do both switches, or if he needs help.
This is supposed to be done by 2 people, but you can hit both. This is I think the easiest switches in the game, because you can like hit them. They're pretty close. Like I can hit that one if I scoot over a little bit. I can hit that one. Just like really quickly. That. And you notice the door only opens for a little bit of time. In that little bit of time, I need to shoot a portal on that side. Alright, nothing longer there.
That was a perfect hit. If you do it really perfect, like at the same time, it'll open the door for longer. But if you're like kind of slow, it'll be like.
If you do it, it'll do a little bit.
I don't know how I got it perfect twice.
If you're a little bit slower, it'll open for a little bit. Wow, you keep.
I don't know why I'm doing it really slow and it's staying open for a long.
Maybe
but sometimes it'll close.
Once you do it long, doesn't matter. But then shoot a portal on this wall or the other wall, doesn't matter. And then
getting that door open.
What I'm gonna do is grab the disc, and then that's why Joe shot a portal yellow at the start.
At that yellow, the yellow at the start.
Play right here, and I can just walk right in and pull it in.
Congratulations.
That's the
You
quickest.
managed to complete the
Alright, let's go back to lobby 2.
And then so then
I
to
almost
long
forgot.
lattice.
When you go outside the testing courses,
Yeah,
the only
we're just
all
gonna
that
fast
because-
forward through that.
Sheets
The
and
lobby.
speedrun, you obviously can't do that. Wait through it all.
You have to just wade through it. Yep. So you can mess around, kill yourself, do whatever.
Yeah.
So this lobby 2, you're gonna taunt, so you don't do another gesture.
It tries to force a taunt. You don't have a force taunt because you're not in normal direction. So you just taunt right as you land.
You have unlocked all available
Oh,
courses.
So,
I should show them
orange.
taunt manipulation. I'll do that later. Then just shoot them at all.
Yep. And orange is gonna get here, but here's the thing that Matt was talking about earlier. If he falls through, he'd just go here. But what he can do is he can shoot my yellow portal,
I'm gonna do this.
and
so
then
I
he
can
could stand on my red.
portal, which helps me.
So when I shoot him through, he goes through faster.
Then I get like speed coming.
So obviously in a run, you wouldn't be hitting the switches again. You'd just be shooting the portal and running past it. But we have pizza. So now we're going to flings. Do you want to show them the advanced strat in the first room after we show them our normal strat? So there's an advanced strat that we don't even really do because it saves such a small amount of time. Saves 2 seconds.
But normally,
So orange would shoot the panel that we fly out of, and he would
up there and down here, and orange probably gets them first. We both go through.
and then it doesn't matter who goes first, but I have to fire a bed.
So just fall down.
Really orange one. Normally I go first. And let's go back on what we're doing. Here's the fast strat. At a spawn, orange would shoot this, and then shoot this panel up here. And I guess blue probably goes first normally. But you need to strafe and hit the bottom.
Yeah, if you want to strafe in to get lots of speed, and then strafe in the air, like what you did, and I missed it because I hit the edge of the portal. If you hit like the edge, it's like all over. If you hit
if I go
the
like,
top, you'll hit the ceiling,
and try to go through, you're not going to get enough speed.
And then you're not going to get enough speed.
If you also land in like the top, so like let's say I strafe too late and I land in the top, you're not going to make it either. You have to land like bottom middle-ish to get this. Could be a little tricky to get.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could do it without, if you have enough speed going into it and you land in the bottom, you don't have to strafe in the air. Like that. You don't even have to strafe. But it's you might as well just strafe.
There you go, made it.
Oh, we forgot to mention air strafing. Basically, when you're in the air, you bunny hop without jumping. You just like land in the air, and let's say I want to go like that way, you just hold like A, and you go a little bit faster in the air. But if you're trying to go for like distance out, you would alternate the strafes just like bunny hop. So I'd go like A, D, like that. And that's helpful in other levels as well.
As you press A, you move your mouse left, and as you press D, you move your mouse right.
Move it right, yeah.
Then pretend
Alright, so here's the second room. This is a cool trick. It's called reportaling. Matt, you can demonstrate on your side.
So you notice if I stand in like a portal, and then I shoot a portal, it pushes me out.
Shoves you out.
As I shoot. And that's the game trying to keep you from, standing in the portal. But you can actually use this speed push to your advantage if you shoot the right time. So, for example, I'm going to shoot the surface as I jump through. And if my timing is right, extra speed will push me.
Push you out.
I'll land right here. Yeah. Zero shot. It's a timing thing. It's not terribly difficult timing, but you can mess it up even if you're a master. Cough, M sushi, cough. Yes. And
anybody could. What's this?
Yeah.
Is what he's saying.
And it's used. Actually, it's kind of on the only level it's used.
Oops.
Unless you want to go for like really, really speedy strats.
So the fast way for me would be to reportal and strafe down here. I missed the jump.
This is a much harder reportal.
This is yeah, because you could reportal. I mean, I had it earlier, but you could reportal and still be short. I cannot get the jump out. There you go. So I got the jump out and I made it. But a lot of the times, even if you get the reportal, you can land short and hit the wall. So I do like a more consistent strat. You can strafe out and shoot anywhere over here, like somewhere over here. God, I don't like this panel side, but this is what a lot of people do. They'll hit that and they'll go across. Okay, speed. This is what we call a Baka strat, because I haven't seen anybody do it since Matt's done it.
Well, not there, the Baka strat. Oh, you're saying what Baka strat is
you
now.
Jump out and you hit this panel instead.
Strafe to the side.
Just do a little strafe. If you like, the thing that's good about this is if you miss the timing of your jump, you can still get lucky and strafe and hit it like that, which I've done a few times. Like, let's say your mouse is just like, especially my old mouse sucked, and I would scroll it and half time I wouldn't jump, so it was stupid. So you could do that. There's another way. You could do intended, actually.
Well,
you want to show them intended really quick?
I'm going to show them Joe strat.
What? Oh, this isn't my strat. Someone else did this. You could look at the ground and hold W and D and jump and get the...
I meant the portal up here.
Okay, that one. Okay. So you can jump off this ledge and go up like that. And hit the button. That's a way.
A little slower, but if you get it, go for it. Same with Baka strat, a little slower.
Alright, so come on back. Let's do the intended.
So if you can't do
intended
the portals...
actually not that slow for this. Alright, here we go. So I'd fire up here.
There's
and
then what blue does, or you can switch sides, it's fine. Put a portal there and a portal down there. Surface is weird. Then he goes through and then I go through right behind. And then the second orange goes through, you can immediately fire ground.
And fall
through. The second I go through, I can immediately fire here, and then I'll be right behind him. And right after he goes through,
and he replaces.
I can just shoot for
buttons.
Hit buttons.
And then he would grab the button out of the air as fast as possible and hit on the switch.
And so here, if you like, there's a thing we call framing, which is basically you can like drop the ball and it'll like roll
you
around.
You did an excellent job placing the
but if you
can sometimes
hold it on there,
you should be very.
it'll keep the door open.
Oh wait,
And so this is a surefire way to activate dialogue that has like an area consistently.
You have no idea.
It's a long dialogue, obviously, too.
It's also a long dialogue.
Safety cube into a receptacle designed to exactly fit an edgeless safety cube.
And then you have a long dialogue. You have time to go. And yeah, that's things.
If you're a memer, blue can kill orange in the doorway.
The dialogue's so long that you can actually.
You can kill orange, and then you can like re-practice your re-portals, and then you can
practice your portals 4 times, and then make the dialogue. You know.
Alright. So this is Infinite Fling. Orange hits this button. You want to show him the fast way, just for me.
That's first. Sure.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah. That needs to be straight.
Oh, I didn't show you how this works. If you look down, you'll hit the ceiling, but if you look horizontal, you make it more often. I noticed. You have to look a little up almost.
Basically, the trick is holding W and then holding S right before you go in. You can fling over, and that's really fast. But
it saves 2 seconds. But it's
it's one of the small things we don't really go for.
People don't do it in a run.
But so normally I would hit this button, and he would fire the portals.
And I just fire a portal top and bottom, and
then he would shoot me over.
2 cycles, it's kind of no time. Then
and he would hit it again after
restart
he launches me, and I would fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump.
And I hit it.
Spark
and hopefully that's enough time for him to go across and not hit that panel.
Yeah, that was nice.
And activate dialogue, go into the audio queue, done.
I only created this
go into the dialogue queue, and that's it.
So now we have this is team retrieval. So this is one of the levels that uses a button glitch pretty consistently.
The best way to build confidence is
do it without the
button.
Or not needed.
Yeah, if you get this button glitch, it saves a lot of time. So orange tries the button glitch.
Portals there and there to get down to them.
Got it first try. Wow, crazy. So if you get it like one of the first tries, it's good. And then you run straight over here.
If you go for the button glitch, you go first.
I was gonna say there's a perfect setup if you're like at this like second line, you can jump up and get the button.
You're not supposed to get that button, but you're allowed to hit it barely.
But if you're trying to do it quickly, you just like wall strafe and then just try to like hit it, and then you just like move backwards and try to get it. Like that's the fast way.
Nice.
Shut up. So then you grab the ball and you give that to blue.
So blue is gonna fire their portals. He has time to just like here and here, and I'm gonna crouch and just scroll and wait for the grab.
And then orange would hit the button, jump off, and die. But okay, so let's just say that I didn't get the button glitch though. So Matt would jump down.
Well, let's just finish out this strat, and then we'll do the other strat after that.
Okay.
But orange is dying because the death dialogue in this map is actually much quicker than the non-death dialogue. Than the dialogue if you don't die. So while orange is respawning, I just come over and fix the cube. And then
they said no one would ever die.
The death dialogue interrupts the level ending dialogue, which really helps. And so that's what you do if you get the button glitch. So the button glitch is ping dependent. Sometimes you can just not get it.
If you're both using like Ethernet and you're just like, I can't get the button glitch. Oh my god, I tried like 8 times and I can't get it. God, my ping is just great. Matt would fall down.
What happens is that blue falls down. And then to hold the button. This loses 4 seconds off the button glitch trap. And then I'm going to let orange die by getting off the button. You just drop the ball.
No, I didn't drop the ball. I got like... you dropped me too early. Alright, anyway. Get back on the button.
Okay.
I did the jump thing like you were talking about in 140 the other day. Anyway.
Yeah, sure. Normally, yeah, you want to be safe about killing orange. You don't want to risk the ball if he's going fast. But then you can throw the ball up there. You're not supposed to be able to throw it up there. But if you line up so that you're facing away, you hold S, you jump, you move your mouse up, and then you let go, which is 4 inputs all at once. S, jump, hold up, let go. In that order, you throw the ball up. And that saves time, so it's good.
Or you could side fling it like that.
Or you could do that, but that's kind of hard. And then,
it's all preference, though.
Orange is still respawning while this is going on. So blue goes up the stairs.
That ball would be up here.
And then orange should be like right here at the time. So if blue's fast enough, you can fire portals. Usually not. So orange should get fired portals. Blue's slow, orange would grab the ball himself. And then just come through portals.
And you just go in as fast as possible, and then we're done. Alright, vertical flings. Next level is vertical flings. Yeah, we pretty much do this intended.
Yeah.
So yellow just fires a portal here, and then you'd fire a portal up top to get him to go through it. If you're fast, you can fire one like while he's falling and get max speed. And then you'd fire him back out. And then fire another portal here, and he just basically goes up and hits the button.
If I'm professional, I can like strafe, grab a ball, and then like strafe there.
Begin juggling test.
But
put it in.
You can't do that, or if you're sent at a much lower height. Sending at a lower height is actually a little quicker, because you're not going up as high. But then you can't strafe and grab the ball.
Buttons. And then you go back out and grab it.
As the balls fall, you can catch one and try to like make them like slide towards orange. You could strafe there, or you could actually throw. And this is the only level of throws. And you just go sideways and like go at the right time while you're strafing like that. That was okay.
And get the door open.
Yeah, and
or if you're like absolute pro, which is like
that's
hardly anybody ever goes
really
through this.
hard. Like,
yeah, it's really hard to strat. I'm lagging out. Alright, there you go. It's like you can like hit a button. Oh god,
you can hit both buttons.
You hit a button, you strafe all the way around, and then hit the other one. That's like really, really hard. So then you just go in here, and the next level is catapults.
So this one has no dialogue, so you want to rush as quick as you can.
Yeah, rush as quick as possible.
Same with Team Retrieval, kind of. Actually, I don't know. Sometimes you get a dialogue, sometimes as quick as you can, Team Retrieval.
Yeah. Alright, catapults. Orange could fire these, but if blue's slow, then I fizzle.
And that loses time.
So what we do is we just have blue fire, so that way, I mean, orange goes first. There's no way that I can fizzle his portal. Down to the hall, frolic.
Want to do the most intended first?
Yeah, we'll do the most intended first. So this is like completely intended. One person goes over here, fires yellow, fires red. One person
goes here and here and fires goes in, goes in.
Yep.
And then you go
fire
for the
light blue.
And I'm gonna fire my color that was there on there. So that way, orange gets catapulted to the end. And I can just walk in, and bonk, and catapult to the end.
Bonk 8 times.
That's the easiest way. But if you're a little better, you can do a harder strat, slightly harder.
Yeah, you mean to do the normal one we do?
The slow snipe, yeah. So then
slow snipe.
That's what I call what we do. The fast snipe is a really hard one. Fire there and there.
So this is what we normally do: is I go in through here and I fire a yellow at that panel, and then I hold D to strafe and hit red on that panel. It's kind of tight, but there's an even faster way that's like really intense that hardly anybody ever goes for too. It's where you fire the yellow and then you hit the red like that. First try, holy moly! That's like an extremely tight window.
It's a 4-frame window, 4-tick window.
Yeah, it's a 4-tick window. It's really difficult. So like if you're feeling crazy, you'd go for something like that. But like we've never gone for that in a run. I can't believe I hit that first try. That's just luck. But it's really finicky. Also, if you're doing that trick to hit this panel, I don't know why, it's really weird. But we always just go for this. If you just practice it, it's not too bad. I did not strafe at all. Sorry, I'm also lagging. Here we go. Yellow, red, just like that, and then he'd just go through.
I had
to be careful not to go through the fizzler before he goes, and then I'd go.
And I'm gonna put my color that was there on there, and then that way he fizzles.
And then and then that's it.
Then the backup or no?
Sure, we can tell him back up. So let's say I miss and I suck, right? So, oh man, I can't hit my red. I'm terrible. All right, I fall down.
So this means that I'd already have gone through because I thought he'd make it.
And then I'd be going to the fizzler and I'd fire my yellow here, and then
and then I would also put my other portal that was there on there while he's going back through. And
if you
go
ahead.
Because of like a weird oversight, you can actually if he walks on, he can fling over the part he's supposed to go. You're supposed to land on the bottom part, but he doesn't.
If I jump on, I think it misses, right?
If you jump on,
I think you might have to walk on a faith plate, not jump.
And it's fine if you miss, actually. It doesn't lose time. Because
if you jump, you land short.
Or just go through. No, actually, you have to go.
I have to, yeah. So you have to walk on that faceplate for the.
Then once he goes
and
through,
then you line up.
I go. Here,
I'd fire red here.
Fire my colors here and here. Then I just go through both sets, and that's it.
That's a third. All right, so let's do the intended with the cube here.
I'll fire.
So you can fire me if you want. Yeah.
One fires here and there.
And the other person grabs the cube.
And I'll put you in the corner. That.
Puts me in the corner.
And then you just drop the cube, and then I put it there, and then put it back up there. You don't know if you have to move this.
And then he grabs it.
Then I grab it, and then as it's going up there, I can just like wait here and wait for him to grab it, or I can throw it up using the same strategy using 2-3.
Yeah.
Retrieval.
But orange, if you're feeling spicy and you're feeling lucky, you can button glitch this button to open up the panel like that. But this is what the cube is for, to make it 100% consistent.
We did the chose the cube strat because it's although it's a little slower, it's more consistent. You can skip the cube and do button. And then so while orange is doing all that, I put one portal here and go off the catapult into here.
And he flings inside there. And then orange would, as soon as he flings, orange can immediately replace that panel as soon as blue gets out of that panel. Then orange can go down here, and then he gets to the end while blue is still stuck.
As orange
so blue is over here. You're thinking, how can blue get back up? There is a dialogue box trigger that when you both get here, you will gesture at each other.
It's pretty big.
He's got the box. Yeah, it's a pretty big box. So as soon as, I think it's as soon as I land here and that changes to where orange is within sight.
Yes, it's the same.
So I fire him here, and right before he jumps in, and we fall through, I would taunt to avoid the super long audio. So go ahead and fall through.
Yeah, so as I'm going to jump through, I'm going to taunt.
You would taunt, but if we miss, you do this.
Skip the dance.
That takes forever.
It takes forever because there's actually no dialogue on this map. So you want to rush in your elevator.
You want to rush to the door, so you want to taunt, and then you want to rush into the door really, really quick. But,
my screen would crash.
So I'm actually going to reset the map, don't yell at me. If you're going to be a little bit faster, and you've learned how to air strafe, you can go up through the other panels. And this saves a ton of time. So let's just no clip to the last room real quick.
Did you notice I didn't even stay to the end of your last test?
This way, there it is. All right, so we're in the third room now, right?
I was outside watching some dear frog.
So orange, if he's or whoever's on the right side panel, because that's faster, will shoot up there, and they'd shoot over this way. And so if you're really good at the game, go ahead.
I want to show my easier strat. What I do is when I walk on, I hold left as I move mouse left, and then hold right as I move mouse right. This is the easiest for beginners, and it takes practice, of course. And then I just
imagine I make that. I'm trying to activate the taunt. But if you're trying to save even more time, actually, you know what? Let's just this is the way I do it. Just taunt, and then I'll do the cube after. So I would go up and we'd taunt to activate. Oh, he mistimed his, but we both taunt and we'd rush in quickly. But to be even faster, this cube right here is crazy. So get ready to taunt.
Yeah.
I can grab the cube. He can.
It already did the taunt.
And whoever is holding a cube doesn't have to taunt.
Yeah. The cube takes
and now that's not a way to go through.
And it's really worth to try to go for this trick because even if only one of you makes it, the other person can do is just put their other portal up here
back up
and just carry the other person up.
They just taunt and then go through and then boom, so it's easy.
It saves. Let me look at mine. It saves a lot of time. So it saves 15 seconds, and the backup only loses like 2. So it's really worth to try to grind for.
If one person gets it, if you guys get like 50% of the time, you should definitely go for that. All right, next level, multi-fling. All right, so this is the infamous multi-flings.
Infamous.
This is where a lot of spaghetti happens.
It's
runs.
It's a tougher level.
So let's go with so you can grab the cube out of that dispenser. If orange stands here and blue goes to the left side of orange and looks up,
you want to stand on the first line. Ideally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ideally. But if you're doing it quickly, you just kind of aim for the middle of the fish.
And then all you have to do is just walk up here, look up, grab use,
and spam use, and he grabs the cube.
And it's funny how it works out so easily.
So basically, the button to get the cube is all the way over there, and you don't want to hit it because that's slow. And as a backup, I always do this in runs. I fire like a red here, yellow there. Doesn't matter which color you do. So I have to snipe a panel that's right here. I pinged it, so that means I got to snipe basically. But I put the red here in case I miss. So like, oh, I missed. You get another chance.
Yeah.
And it keeps going until you get it.
It saves a lot of time, so it's worth it.
So that snipe there, you'd fling out from yellow to red. And while you're in the air, you want to fire red and you want to strafe with A.
Because
this is to get on get in position because you don't want to land here. That's slower. This is firing a great shot. This is like a pixel. Not a pixel, but like you want to stand a little bit to the left of this line. There's a little bit of leeway. And there's like a corner right here that you can hit. It like so it's right there. But if I hit here, it doesn't work. If I move a little bit more left, a little bit, it lowers the box shot, so you just kind of experiment with this. But this is a tough trick. So you can learn that pixel shot for the great, or
yeah, can I do what I have to do? Because you just did everything that you have to do.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So
here's your cube.
When you make the snipe, I'll fall down and I'll be right behind orange. So when orange fires the color, that's when I pop out cube. And then I'll place the cube, or I can frame it for a different strategy for then I would wait here as orange makes a different pixel snipe. If orange struggles with the pixel snipe, then instead of waiting for him to try to get it, then his yellow would still be over there. His yellow is still there. And all I do is my light blue is at spawn, so I can put my dark blue here, and I can just go through his portals, and I'll just. Oh, you're red now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go back.
Yeah, his yellow would be there, and his red would be there, and then I would just go through.
My red would be down low, and I'd put the red back there, and he would just fling back here.
The great.
So that was weird. I tried to box you out.
The great shot.
As if you can't make the great.
It's a kind of. I'll try to get it.
And it's like right near that. Good job.
So that's what you're doing for the shot.
See, even Mac can do it. It's not his job.
That's hard.
So,
that's hard.
You could get the cube. So let's say that the door was not open, right?
Before
so
we do that quickly,
so just like,
if we miss the cube for some reason, then orange would hit the button. And then what I would do is my light blue would be at spawn like I just showed. And so what I could easily do is just place a dark blue when I'm here, grab the cube as it falls, and just put it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's already in the grade, so it won't respawn. But it just respawned, and he could just grab another one. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, just go through the portals.
So if I get the great shot, and he wants to bring the cube up for another strat we're about to show you in a second here. This is the simple way. So if he takes it off, just take it off. This door comes up. But what you can do is put it back down. Orange can just walk forward really quick, and then now he can take it off, and this stays open. So now what blue can do is when this door opens right here, he looks down at the ground like 100%. Like you want to like roll your mouse all the way down so you can't go down like any further. You're looking straight down at the ground. You want to hold crouch, and then you just want to hold W, and you can walk straight through the fizzler, and the cube is preserved.
So.
Yep. But if you want to do the other strat, and you want to do it without the great shot, orange would just stand in there, and then once he is in there, he can come back and it will stay open, and then he can just fire his red, and then blue can jump back through with the cube itself.
It's like
so the second room, there's a couple different things you can do here.
So I have the cube, so
if he has the cube, I would jump, and he would release the cube on the catapult, and hopefully the cube
a little bit
can
faster
catch back
than the
up
person.
with me.
So if I do it at the right time, the cube will actually catch up to the first person.
Yeah, and so you want to be able to catch it in midair, and then you want to be able to do one bunny hop, so that's jumping as soon as you land, and then you could either frame it or you could drop it to open the door.
The dialogue trigger is actually outside the thing, so You want to drop it if you're alone, but if someone's coming right next to you,
you want to frame it.
It's like
you
a half second.
Dialogue. Yeah. But let's imagine that, oh, snap, like, you didn't look all the way at the ground, you fizzled the cube, right? So you need to get the cube in this room the intended way. So you can do this pretty quickly. So if orange is first, or whether blue's first, doesn't really matter, depending on who's on the right side of the door. Whoever's on the right side would try to wall strafe, jump wall strafe, try to strafe over to this. They go to this platform, jump on it, and whoever's next, behind them, would hit the button and quickly fire 2 portals. Our best way to do this is, so go ahead and hit the button.
Good job.
1, 2. You count to 2, you jump, and you just grab the cube.
Count to 1.5.
1.5. Whatever, however fast or slow you count. When you also come through, you got to be careful to, oh, whoops, it's gonna go up. Does that. Wait for it to come back down, and then shoot again.
You are doing wonderfully.
When orange has the cube or blue, doesn't really matter who. Go ahead and hit it. 1, 2. You want to hold D as soon as you go through, because you don't want to land on this faith plate. So if you do hold D, you'll get around it. But if you don't, you'll land back on it again. And you'll just keep doing an endless cycle, basically going back and forth. So you want to hold D as soon as you land. You want to circle jump, and then you want to drop the cube in, and then you want to activate dialogue as fast as possible. Here's the advanced strat. This is going to require probably a lot of practice if you've learned that.
Okay.
Blue or orange, doesn't matter who does what, depends on who's the right side. Whoever's on the right side would go for the button. Whoever's on the left side would go here. Literally, just got to be like middle. You can go a little bit left or right. And they'd fire the portals. So orange is gonna have to go really fast. My most consistent way is to circle jump, hit the switch, and then I'm gonna line up like at this wall. And when I jump off, oh, there's a bunny in my yard. What's up, dude? I'm gonna hold W on the faith plate. I'm gonna hold. You can do it with or without crouch. I crouch because it's easier. Makes your hitbox smaller. And then you hold D, strafe right, and then maybe a little bit left. Depends on how fast or slow your strafe is. And you're gonna try to land up in that portal. This is really tough. So if you like don't really know how to strafe and you're just kind of like going up, you might just like hit the faith plate and just go like this. You're gonna land like short, like a lot of the time. You gotta learn how to air strafe first.
This is a really difficult trick to reiterate. So like
you can't do it this way. You're gonna have to strafe more times to get in. Here, I'll try to do it that way. I'm actually struggling. This is how hard this trick is. I got it there. But I generally like going the other way because the bigger you strafe, the more like distance you can go. So doing it correctly would be like this. Oh, I missed. Oops, feels bad. Let's try again. I'm hitting 200 ping. I'm gonna blame it on the ping. All right, so I grab the cube. That's the fast strat. And as soon as I go, he basically just goes, and you hope you get it. If you miss, you go for the backup. Wait, why is that door open? Wait, give me a minute. I'm gonna shut this door.
While Joe's doing that, Joe would activate dialogue. Just put the cube down and put the walking trigger. To reiterate, we just showed you 3 different strategies for the third round. You can choose to take the cube to the fizzler, as we did, and then dust, jump in the catapults. You can choose to do the safe strat. You get the cube where you strafe here and you land right there and come by. Or you can choose to do the really hard strafe to get through the portals. The really hard strafe is the quickest, whereas taking the cube through or doing the safer strat only lose about 2 or 3 seconds. Oh, sorry.
Oh, thought you were gonna land. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
So doing it quickly, I would like hit it like
give your choice.
Right before he lands. It'd be like right now, and then he'd quickly go to the thing, and then he should be able to get it.
Perfect.
That's how we've timed it. And he's gonna hold D, strafe over, put the cube in. But it's just gonna require a lot of practice, basically. All right. So, next level. This is Fling Crushers, right?
About multi-flings, avoiding the great shot loses 3 seconds. And if you do the cube backup by hitting the button, 3 seconds, depending on what shot you do.
Depending on how fast you are doing cube preservation through the fizzler. All right, so
for the first show you are going too slowly. Maybe you are getting human emotions. Do you need
so
real encouragement?
if orange is fast, he can shoot a shot here and there before blue ever gets there. But you got to be careful not to hold D while doing it. I did hit D and I got away with it. You want to shoot like anywhere from there to there. This is too high. You're not gonna hit the button if you go up there. But if you go like down here, like
I'm gonna aim at where the
there, that's too low.
See those tiny squares?
Not gonna be able to hit it. Hit it like right there. It's kind of giving it away right where you want to hit it. So I'll give you the switch to hit the button.
You're supposed to hit separate buttons, but if you hit the same button twice, the game allows you to do it.
Yeah. It'll make the door go open. You could do this is a fast way. We don't really go for this.
No.
You fire portals up there, and you basically just strafe out and hit the button.
It saves a second, but it's a little hard.
Yeah,
with both strafe
really tough to do quickly. So basically, I just fire portal here, fire portal there. Go ahead, Matt.
Bad. Will it work? I don't know.
It's good enough. Go for it.
I'll go for this.
You can get away with it.
Okay.
Yeah. That opens the door. There's a couple different ways to do this round.
Easy strat?
Our most simple strat, we call it. Yeah, easy strat. Orange is gonna fire portal here. I mean, ideally you can switch jobs if you really wanted to.
Yeah, definitely.
He's gonna fire there and there. I jump out of this and hold W, and I fire my yellow right before I land on the ground, and that'll give me enough speed to hit that faith plate.
Yes. Weirdly enough, shooting the portal actually speeds you up slightly. I don't know why. It's some reportaling thing. Yeah.
Yeah. If I fire too early, let's say I jump and I fire now. See how I landed short? Yeah. It speeds you up. It's weird. This is a fast strat. You can re-portal and strafe to hit it if you're good enough. I was short there. I have a much more consistent setup by firing a portal here in this corner and looking right there. You hold W and D. You jump. I missed my jump. You wall strafe, and you jump with the refire. I'm lagging so hard. I keep hitting like 100 something. So dumb. All right. There we go. I got it there. That's the tougher way. The safe strat you could do would be I could fire a yellow portal here while blue has a little bit of time, and a red one there. You can put the cube on the face plate.
Cube in the catapults because it can.
To hit this button.
Here.
That opens this door. Oops, I was just demonstrating, so I was a little bit slow. Or you could hit this button. So there's like a hitbox down here. If you jump, you can open the door. That's really weird how it works, and you could rush through that.
The hitbox, it's like there and there and there and there. It's like weird. Yeah, you hit it and then
it's weird.
So,
but this is you just want to go as fast as possible to get to the door after you get through.
Yeah. If you do that strat, then orange or whoever's hitting the button would fire the portal above the door, and then I just walk through right here. Oh.
I hit him and I'm just went through the wall because I'm lagging really hard.
I don't know how much.
Got it. That's my no-clip key.
Okay, I was saying how for the button strat, you have to shoot me above the door, is what you do.
Oh, above the door. Sorry. Yeah, above the door, and then you hit the button. And then it goes. Sorry. I hit 300 ping. I apologize. I can't help that.
I think you have earned a break from the official testing process.
Not right now, no.
Should done it.
It's fine.
Next level is
it's a tutorial.
Industrial film. Tutorial should be...
Yes.
I want to treat our viewers with not.
Loading.
So, at the start,
all the looping.
I can look at my angle and I can make sure my up and down angle is between negative 1.3 and then my left right. I'm gonna look at. You'll see in just a second when it loads.
To complete this test,
look right here.
you need to find a set of
really high ping, dude.
Negative 1.3, negative 1. And as I land, I'll get that every time. This is really hard to hit without.
This is just a thought.
And then I'm also gonna fire.
Just to see how much time you'll waste thinking about these worthless.
And then I'm gonna fire at the bottom right. So that
the correct time is 0 seconds.
This is to set up because
orange can also fire this, but blue could also do it.
Yeah, I just do it because orange. This is because
basically while he just hold W and go over here.
Yeah. So
you're lagging out for me.
I can tell you're not to me. The hitboxes on the pipes are really weird, and you can actually just grab the cube right through it and save like.
So I'm gonna look up at like this little line, and I'm gonna spam use. Try not to jump, and then you grab the cube. If you accidentally fall out, I'm just gonna. Jeez, dude, I'm just lagging all over the place. If you miss and you fall out, blue, since it's on the bottom, you can jump back through, luckily, but if he fires too high, you can't, so he'd have to refire. You can just look down at this white part of the tube and just spam use, grab the cube, pretty easy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then blue would.
Or you don't have to
hold
switch
the laser.
You can choose to switch.
Like I could just orange could do it or blue could do it. So he would fire the laser onto that, and that's what stops the fan. So there's two things you could do. I just go down here and the fan stops, so I can clearly go through.
With right timing, so you don't die on the fan.
If you land on the blade, you can at a certain part you can strafe off and it's faster. So orange can activate both switches here. This is the hardest thing of switches in the game to do. You can strafe by it and hit it like a flyby, basically, and just like that. I can't even do it right now. I'm terrible. Wait, I'm choking under the pressure. Oh, there we go. So orange can do that by himself. It's a little bit easier if you're strafing by it and you go switch like that. I got it there. I would have had it. But if you can't do that and you're really struggling, blue can fire portal over there
and line up like right there.
And orange fires the yellow, and then the red over here to activate the fan shutdown. And so then once it's shut down,
I can just launch over like right away.
Yep.
Not right away. I might have.
All right, he went through it. That's It's scary. The fan is scary.
We're both here. It's only 15 seconds slower, but
only 15 seconds. And then they both hit the switches.
You both hit the switches.
You wall strafe up these.
If you need two people, that's what you
kind of jump, get a little bit of extra height. It's a smidge faster, but it's hard to time and do. Strafe over, grab the disc. It's invisible for me. From the disc player, and then you're done. Lobby 3.
Very good.
Long audio. It is nice how I can lay all the way down to stretch though on the bed. That's nice.
For Flame Crushers, all the risky strats saved 1 second over the safe strats that we showed.
Yeah. So you taunt here.
So you also jump and taunt.
Testing courses are currently available.
You can fire either one of these panels up here. I always do the right one, but left one also works. I
think
don't
the
know.
left one is what you're supposed to do.
Doesn't matter.
Oh no.
But he's gonna opaque one of the portals.
I'm gonna shoot up here, so I'm allowed to stand on the red.
Rush the door. Wouldn't have to do the buttons. You just
and then just strafe through.
Reset. Yeah. All right. 3-1. Take us there. So this is co-op bridges. Co-op bridges. Yes. So this is a very orange dominant first room. Orange can fire here. They can fire. You don't want to fire like up here. You want to fire like middle or down here. Just all depends kind of what you want. This is the simple strat. You can put the red at any height. Roll straight down. You can put a portal down here. And as soon as you do that, blue comes through. And as soon as he comes through, orange needs to fire that wall.
And then
blue fires that.
But if I get it against the wall, then we can actually wall strafe, which is nice.
Wall strafe, speed wall strafe, or it could just strafe around. But here's the hard way.
So
this is like
that's easy.
I even missed this. This is really tough. So you speed wall strafe down, then you wall strafe on here, and then you circle jump. And smack that. It's really difficult.
You're lagging.
Ping? Okay. 500. Okay. 900. 1,000. 1,200 ping. Can I?
Okay. Well,
1,400 ping.
What you're doing is that if the bridge intersects your body, it tries to push you up on top of it. So if you shoot the bridge such that it hits your body, you can be pushed up onto the bridge. You there?
All right. I'm at 100, 200. I'm coming down. I think maybe. I don't know. 800. Never mind. I'd
really recommend Ethernet. Lagging all over the place.
Anyway, you'd circle jump, and you'd be able to catch yourself, and then blue would just walk through, and then you just strafe down this wall.
And if
that's a tough.
If yellow makes the shot but dies, to save time, blue could like shoot down here, and then shoot here, and that way like the progress is kind of saved as we wait for orange to respawn. If orange dies, you don't want orange to die because it's solid.
So, orange or blue could take left or right side. Doesn't matter. You could switch up the rolls.
Never take the right side.
Basically, orange or blue would just go on the faith plate and they'd strafe. and they're trying to get to that button. So then that way drops the cube. All right, so go ahead.
I'm gonna hold right, look right, and then hold left, look left, and then he's gonna catch me, and then that way I hit the button.
Well, let's say blue is like terrible at strafing, then you could just like catch blue or whatever, and then you could just like kind of jump and keep portaling over and then hit the button.
Yeah, you even and then all the way. Just strafe a little bit, that works fine.
Yeah, if you can strafe a little bit. So if orange was gonna strafe, they just like go up here towards the button and put it in. But if orange can't strafe well either, you could have blue or orange, doesn't matter who, could put a thing above them. All right, so you grab the ball.
It would be me because you have the ball in your hand. We go in the same time.
Oh, okay, yeah. And so I'd bonk my head, and then he would fire below us. Oops. All right, ready? And fire below me, and then you just walk on and put the ball in like that. That'd be like
really good with strafing. You can actually do is instead of hitting the ceiling, you hit the bridge.
It's the one thing.
And then you just strafe really hard, and then try to make
hit your head, and go even faster.
Yeah. So depending on your skill level,
the ball in.
What you do. There's many ways to do it.
After you put the ball in, you want to go as fast as you can to the elevators because you're trying to get in for the audio cue if you can.
Which is going to be in the description of it. And 3-2.
Which is clue. Alright, so now we're on bridge swap, 3-2. This is scary for blue, because he has to hit his shots here. If you're going really fast, orange would just jump out and just hope he gets caught.
But try as you might to fail this next test,
Blue's
still won't be satisfied.
This is the fast way. Anyway, so blue.
So if you fire a portal down here, then you can raise this bridge up slowly. So that's like a strategy. So as orange gets on the bridge, you can just like raise him up in 2 shots pretty much. And then on max height, orange can snipe that. And then after that, bring orange back down.
It's my bread.
There. And if it's against the wall, you can wall straight.
And then you just go through very casually.
Very.
You could put the yellow anywhere, and if you fall off or something, you could land down here and just do it. You could literally just W jump this.
You did very
Not
well.
too bad.
You only
This is audio cue. All right, 3-3.
Times in this test.
We got the bad audio because I died. You don't want to die.
I don't know if it's.
Thanks for proving them wrong.
This is flame block.
Alright, so this is flame block. Orange would fire portal here, right there. And you want to be careful on the edge of this. You want to hit this panel and have it push you out.
That's a close.
Whoa, 1200 ping. Matt?
Yes?
I'm lagging hard.
Yeah,
I see a picture of my feet. Can? Whoa.
You're lagging, so.
That was my mouse cord. I'm going to restart level, see if that works. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't know why there's this much lag. I had no idea that doing wireless internet over Ethernet would be literally this bad. Another reason to do Ethernet. Yeah, you just kind of peek out here and hit the bridge.
Or if you're
and puts the bridge out.
Risky, you can jump out.
If you're feeling spicy, you jump out like this and then hit it.
And then what blue does,
or you could even re-portal.
Is if you shoot your
he hits that button.
Blue like at the very edge of the thing, you can just like barely peek out and still hit it and then walk right back in. Then shoot a portal right next to the red and just jump on and just straight across. Re-portal both aren't necessary.
Opens the door.
Something important to mention, some people, if you're really good, you actually switch roles for the first room where blue grabs the ball and orange hits the button. We don't because the timing is very tight and it's only like a half-second slower to do the other switch. But if you can make it by switching colors, then...
Alright, so here's the more simple way to do it. Is orange or blue, doesn't matter which side you do. Fire a portal over here and put one like, I think it's like a little bit above the middle, but like if you aim at the middle line, it'll probably do it. And then blue would fire a portal here and a portal like just like right there.
Yeah.
Like on. And then, let's say you're too low or something, then you would just like slowly raise it up until you got enough height. And then raise the bridge. Yeah, so watch out for that. We could just walk up here, but you could just jump up or hold crouch and jump. Get up higher.
If you were human, you would want a reward for completing
and the fast way to do this room, which is what we do, which is actually we have or I have a pretty consistent setup that you can do. Is that orange fires a portal here, and you can look at you can just turn a little bit left and look at the bridge. So like right in the middle of this panel, you can do it right here, but if you do it there, it's more risky. So I just focus on knocking there. And then you hold W, and you fire the other portal color. And I held W that entire time I made it. I didn't even mean to do that, but you can do it. What you want to do is you want to look up, and you want to, as soon as you go onto the faceplate, you hold D and fire your portal. And that basically helps you strafe. What's up,
you
Buffalo?
actually want to just hold D and also turn right. It makes it a little more consistent.
Yeah, so blue would do this. It would turn right and hold D. And look how much, like, I easily got it right there. But if you're trying to make a snipe, like if orange is making the snipe, it's a little bit harder because you have to like focus on.
You're supposed to like turn your mouse after you make the snipe.
Or as Buffalo says in my chat, just flick up. Yeah. just give it a good little flick where you just.
Nice. Make this
really risky.
That's really far left.
Yeah, this is a pretty consistent setup, and I still use this in a run. I just do it quickly. I just go like go boom, and then I just look up.
Yeah, I did
that. I can do it pretty quick. I don't really, but a setup's good to learn it. So next level 3-4.
It only saves like a second or two, but if you go for
oh yeah, another consistent thing that's in the Portal 2 community is everything is free and it's easy.
Not consistent to me.
Double easy. You haven't need to hit Portal for.
It is extremely
what?
Easy.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, this is fling block? No, catapult block. One thing that orange can do is you can just strafe.
The arrows seem to
shoot portals.
Blue goes right behind.
Good luck.
Whoop.
Yep. Okay, so if blue gets stuck, wait.
It's strafe around, but that's all.
Why can't I hit any higher? All right, whatever. All right, so come on up. Oh.
I'm up.
You are up. Fall back down. So if he misses, orange can re-snipe, so hit your head, go. And time it right. And then get onto the platform. Orange goes through. That's back. And you just fire, yep, the other color, go up there. Jump down this bridge casually.
Don't do anything risky because we have down here number.
Yep. So this is an interesting room. Here's the easy way.
Easy way? Okay.
It's not super easy. Orange or blue, doesn't matter. They fire a portal down here. You can zoom in. And you want to aim like right at that line. It's kind of hard to see. And then you go through and you just walk down this hall. And you can literally
off a little bit. You can readjust it after you go through.
You could just like lower it, make it a little bit higher, whatever you want. We could basically just W jump this. It's really easy. Or if you want to do something a little bit tougher.
Free.
Yeah, this is actually completely free.
It's actually
is that yellow can just fire down here and then red really quick, and what blue can do is fire at like that line.
I look
right
at
there.
this line right here, and I go a little bit above because I'm a little bad, and then I fire, and then I come back out and then fire.
And then you can just
this jumps a little bit further. If you're good, I'm not.
If you're good, you can just do this and land on it. Wait, can we W jump this if we do it at the perfect time? Wait. Oh, so close. You can almost W jump it. If you just strafe a little bit, you can make it.
I want to prove to you I can make this jump, so I'm gonna do it.
You got it. First try.
Oops.
I think I'm lagging so hard it's affecting you.
I like how you're trying to excuse me.
Buffalo says obviously Baka doesn't make it. No, I swear Baka made it like 10 times like in our runs, and then like the last 2 times he's missed it. But if you miss, so if only one person makes it, you can fire here or there.
So yeah, I just put a portal here. Don't go to because it's
and then fire that wall, and then you walk through.
And then
congratulations.
It only loses like a second.
Your ability to complete this test.
And also
now
the quicker, the closer jump only saves like 2 seconds, so it's not super important.
And one test subject even had the nerve to
Alright, you can go to out of bounds. I just call this the out of bounds level. This is
it's actually called bridge fling if you're
bridge fling.
You know what the names are?
Also known as the out of bounds level. So this is the first out of bounds
for 1 second.
In the main courses.
For this next test, the humans
so this is actually pretty simple. It's using a thing called portal bumping. And you just shoot a portal. If you put it over here, it won't work. If you fire red, you won't portal bump right. But if you put it in the corner, and then you hit red, you portal bump and put that red portal is out of bounds right now. You can actually can see it right here. And this is useful because once you jump through it and hold up to the left, you go up here. Pretty simple. So after I have it out of bounds, I can just yellow like it's closer. After I hit 1200 ping. So if I just jump up and hold W, I can make it a bit risky because you could go to that side of the wall. If I don't jump and I just hold W, I can get out of bounds and I can lose where I'm at. You can go back through if you have PVMS optimization on, but if you don't, then you're probably gonna get lost. You can reset if you do get lost out of bounds. I don't know. Can you fall off back here? I don't even. Yeah, you can fall. You can fall off. So you want to jump and hold up and to the left like this, and then I'll get you through it like every time if you do it right. All right, so you go ahead, Matt.
You lagged out a little bit, so I'm gonna reiterate the important parts. When the portal's out there, walk through, you jump, hold left, and you should stick up there. While orange does all that, what blue does, he gets back here, fires a portal on that bridge, and then waits for orange to fire his portals.
Fire a portal here, fire a portal there.
And then I'm just gonna walk. If people say to hold S, although you can just walk like this. But you want to go on the side because the portal's sideways. Once you go on the sideways, you look down, you come out, and then you want to fire the portal as you're flying through on the wall. And then orange will also fly through in there. And you don't want to fizzle before orange makes it through, because then the bridge will fall.
I can move. Whoa, lag out. You don't want to put it up high. So if I put my red portal up there, as I'm lagging out, you can hit your head on this metal bar right there, and that is not good. Yeah. You do not want that. And but I could put it like down here or something. If he puts his portal off to that way, you can hold D and slide off, and it's really fast. But it's kind of risky. So you just want to have the bridge out here basically, and you just want to like. Never mind. You just want to like jump off right here. Doesn't matter. All right.
You may as well jump off. You want to start off.
You jump or slide off, depending on how you feel. Orange can fire a portal here and a portal there.
This is a safer one.
And if you jump onto it and spam jump as well, you can get a boost off. Let's get here. I'm lagging. But you can, if you do it right, you can go really fast. Like that. And do it like in one jump.
I would fire a bridge here.
And you can move. Yeah, so when I jump back down, I can literally just like W jump it. Almost W jump it.
I can move this a little bit closer.
Anyway,
you can W jump that.
You can move it closer, yeah, depending on how good or bad you are. But first I'm gonna be up here on this bridge. And what we're gonna do is make this little snipe. Try come down from 500 ping. I'm gonna snipe the edge of this corner right there. I'm gonna hit yellow. Because my red's under there, it doesn't matter what color you use. And I'm gonna jump down on this bridge and then jump again, and he's gonna go before me.
The bridge,
I don't fizzle.
On my portals, gonna come through, and then orange. And that's the easier way.
Make this course more exciting.
That's the easy way. Here's the hard way that we don't really go for.
It saves like 2 seconds.
You refused.
3 maybe.
Yeah. So you fire here.
So one person would fire here and there. And go off there, and then after walk through, you can put them up there. And they have to be on the corner. If it's not in the corner, then we're gonna do how to get it.
But you can jump up and move a little bit more left, so I can see the very top of it, like just barely. It's a really tough shot. That's like super fast if you do it first try. And then I'd walk through. He'd fire the other color.
I'd fire here. You walk through, and then you.
I'd fire red.
I gotta go first. And then
I'd go. And that's like super fast, but it's really freaking hard. Alright, next level.
And
we got 3-6.
3-6. This is we're gonna do easy or hard first.
Trying to think of what level we're on right now.
Sure,
oh, let's do easy. Alright. Okay, so this is the easy way. Yellow's just gonna fire a portal here and here. Alright, whatever. You just don't want to be on this side. You want to be on this side. The right side. So you walk through, and Matt's going to put a portal there, and then he's going to protect me.
Right after I
stupid turret
to block him.
As soon as I get up, he can take it off.
He gets up. I'm going to shoot this away so I can get through the red.
Hopefully I don't get shot up by these guns. And then I'm going to fire a portal here. He's going to come through.
And then I'm gonna pay attention to which color my wall has, so I'm gonna fire my blue. It comes through
light blue. Yep, and I'm just gonna hit. I'm gonna hit. Since you come out of that, I can fire red. I can fire it over here, or I can fire it here. Probably just straight ahead. Fast. You also want to be careful on where you fire it, because if you fire it too low, these guys can look above the rail and start shooting you, and they can kill you by the time you get up. Right now we're fine, but they can hit me like that. Gotta be careful. And then this is the faster strat, or you want to clip back to the start. So this is the slightly faster way if you're feeling spicy. So I'd fire here.
It's the same start.
And I'm lagging out. Lagging out. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Starts the same.
You protect me. I'd fire him down there.
So now what I need to do...
Oops, sorry.
I need to do is make sure I have a portal to walk through. What I need to do is need to get past these turrets and
fire this wall.
Fire at that wall. And then some people choose to strafe, but I find a very consistent beginner-friendly strategy is actually to wall strafe along the stairs. So I'm gonna go in, wall strafe along the stairs, go in, and then as I'm doing that, make sure that I
get shot
on that wall.
Yeah.
And then I can block, and that's a little quicker because that way, I can just go up the stairs here, and we don't have to like fire the portals and come around. And judge me
And then second room is pretty simple. Orange is gonna fire here and there to get a bridge out. And as soon as I get through, blue's gonna come through. You gotta watch out for these turrets.
I'm gonna fire the wall and go through, and then I'm gonna fire.
Yep. You fire a bridge out, go across the middle.
And then either.
And then I would say take it down.
Like that, and then put the ball back up.
Hit the button, come back, and put it back up. And grab the ball quickly.
Or
and it goes in that.
If the wall's up, you can actually crouch underneath this thing.
You're gonna. It's weird though. You're gonna have to stay center with the button if you're gonna do it the fancy way. You're gonna have to crouch, stay center with it. You're gonna hit it and then crouch back underneath the bridge, grab the ball. That's just like weird. You could do it. Put it in. But the fast way to this level, so let's not go back. Would be to like jump off and get this extra height and put the bridge up super late. So you'd go like this. You'd go like, turn around, snipe it, hit the button, and now he puts it up.
And I'll put it up right as he comes back. And then we just did it.
Pray to God you don't die. Put this in the thing. He takes the bridge down.
No one has ever completed
Boom.
this task
That's the fast way.
That's the faster way. It saves
The
us an extra
human
second.
must have reconfigured
Alright,
the
assassin.
original plan.
What's up? Shiro, what's up, dude? How you doing, brother? I didn't even see your name pop up. Fast as fuck, boy. We're showing beginner and some advanced strats. So you can do this fast. You put these walls up to protect yourself.
You can wall strafe, or you can normal strafe, and then blue fires portal there.
And then as soon as that happens, orange would go through, fire that wall and a portal quickly above him before he gets shot and kill the turret.
I go right behind Joe. If I hold here, I can.
If you're super fast, you don't even have to put the wall up. You can just like strafe over here, quickly snipe a yellow back there, snipe a red up here, and then take out the turret as you get shot. That's like more risky.
It's bad because the turret can push you back, and then you can like get pushed back. And
Alright, so this room's a little interesting. I'll be back in a bit.
So one of you is gonna fire right beneath that line, like right there, and then the wall, and that blocks. It should block all the turrets. I mean, sometimes they can sneak beneath you, above you, but that's like the best spot I found.
Alright, you want to stand on the button? Do the strat?
Sure.
So this is like super simple, like easy strat that you can do if you don't want to do anything risk at all. I just fire here and here and come out. And what I do then is
yellow at
I'd fire a yellow at that wall, and Matt, I'd hit this button, and Matt would grab a cube. Hopefully, he could grab a ball.
No, the cube's always second, so always scroll your mouse wheel on the second. You don't get the cube every time.
Put the cube on that button, and then he would just. I'd fire my portal back, and he would just jump on over, and that's it.
You don't need to kill any turrets, because all you need to do is just quickly go through here.
But you got to be careful going through here. So if you walk through here or jump through, you can stay. If you keep the behind these two bars, when their laser thing resets, so it'll reset right now. When it centers up, you can walk again, and then we'll fire at you.
I'm gonna die.
Oops.
I waited too
you're gonna
long.
have to go.
You want to go right after they reset and not flip it up.
Yeah. So like, wait for him to reset. So he's still turning, And he's reset, so then you go quickly. Go through the thing. Like that so you don't get shot.
Yes.
So here's another way to do this room.
Well, before we mention that, I wanted
Oops.
I wanted to
Did
say
you
that
know the reassembly machine
okay,
has
one
other
sec.
things it could be
I
reassembled?
can't remember. So
I don't know.
man. Okay, cool. Oh, dialogue. When you're hiding behind the two columns, the dialogue already is activated, so you can wait there for 5 seconds. Right?
Yeah, you have some time.
That's why we
yeah.
Let's get rid of this.
All right, so
cube.
put your bridge up to save us.
There and there, and we won't
All right,
have
cool.
this cube in the end.
So this is a different strategy. Is that I fire that top right corner, and then a portal here. And what you can do is you can W jump this and land right where that turret is, and hopefully just knock him off.
If you scroll use, you'll grab him and you won't land on him, as Joe.
Not in this case.
Look at that! Wow.
If you do it before.
Careful.
Oh, I'm lagging out. That's why. But you can boost off the turret and die sometimes, so it's kind of scary. So then you just W jump back to this, and then you can turn right to make sure this guy doesn't target you, and then wait for your partner to come.
If you're feeling fancy, you can actually skip the middle platform and just
strafe
make it
out
on one jump, like so. That. And if you need it,
and then go behind this quickly.
Stay here, but if you can go through immediately, and then go through. And
Yeah,
killing
and then
one
wait for him to
turret
reset.
makes it less likely to die.
Yeah. Walk
So
through
you
quick.
can do the easy way to hard.
Yeah. And then you can try to get the dialogue. All right, next level we're gonna do bridge testing. This is a tough level for getting better at the game because it's very heavily orange dependent. And the tricks are kind of tough. But don't let me scare you too much because it's not the worst thing ever.
I am going to rinse
Alright,
so you're gonna turn right.
And I'm gonna just like spam A and B and W to try to
accidentally
get
forgot to put a security
Then,
DVD in the
okay.
player.
And then you're just gonna get passed by Speedy Boy over here. All right, so
For
blue's
the
supposed to be
healing
first.
sections, you want to use wall strafe and bumping wall strafe to try to do it as fast as you can. Blue will be first, unless it's just terrible.
Normally,
Uh,
supposed to be first.
blue fires a portal here and here, and we're gonna do the slowest round first. So if I fall through, that's okay. If I fall on this, what is it?
On the work go. If he falls down here, then you
I
can't.
just
do
jump
it.
back through. And try to immediately here. I'm supposed to just peek over the edge, stand through.
But orange can be fancy if you're feeling spicy, and you could grab the cube,
There's no
edge of the
cubes
cube,
anymore.
and then jump through and it preserve it over top the railing.
It's
if you could.
hard and it loses time, so I wouldn't recommend it.
If you're feeling spicy. All right, so here's
We're gonna get through. You can portal down to the end of the hall to save more time. Oh, we're doing the slowest one first?
Yeah, we're doing the slowest one where it's
So,
safe.
okay.
It's safe with the bridge.
Yes. So what we're
Right.
gonna do is we need to get this button on. Let's put this in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
fire a portal up there and a portal here. And then look at the fizzler so they can see what you're standing on. Like, you can stand on that fizzler, and even if the bridge comes up,
Kind of. Oops. But the edge anyway.
if you're on the right side, but
It's like right here on this little gray piece.
and then all you need
So
to
that's
do
the
is
bridge.
peek
You just edge your, peek over here and you can spam use.
Yeah, you don't need to go that far out at all. You don't need to be that.
I crouched and the bridge stayed above me.
But then I
Oops.
just did the portal.
Anyway.
And so once that's done, because that saves a lot of time, then blue's just gonna start running. Blue can actually start running before this, which is good. And
orange is
all
gonna
the way
come through
down.
here.
I'm gonna fire a portal at the bottom. When orange is
Has
done,
to be at the bottom. Very important.
this is very important. It has to be at the very bottom. And then after orange is done hitting the button, pops out right back there. Fires a portal
Puts a
up there and
bridge
up
here.
there.
And then up there. And
then
then this ball is gonna have to hit the bridge, and then he's gonna replace
After
it.
that, I shoot there, so it goes 1, 2, 3, and it pops out right there.
Yep. And orange is gonna grab the ball. And as soon as that's done, as soon as he fires his shot and I catch it, then he comes through the fizzler, and then we put the ball in here. And then we're both gonna hit the switches. So I'll hit the left, you hit the right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Like that. And then this is pretty simple. You just fire a portal there,
Blue fires
and
portal there,
you can
portal there.
walk, you can strafe, depending on how spicy you feel. And then he's gonna fire a portal there and there, and I'm gonna fire a portal here and here. This is the intended strat, and then we're gonna taunt right now.
Skip the hug.
To skip a hug, which saves time. And then we're gonna strafe. Then he could fire a portal here and there.
artwork.
And I
Well,
can
you're
grab
supposed
the
to put a
disc.
portal there, but Joe doesn't like it there.
Put the disc in. But you can do more advanced strats. I don't know why I put the disc in. That's on me. Sorry. Oh, it's good. It'll reset the cube in the first room.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a slightly faster strat that's kind of tough, but not the worst.
I am going to risk having you go outside the official course.
Oh, I've dropped a lot of frames this stream.
The humans accidentally
Holy moly.
forgot to put a security
I got you.
in the player.
Okay, cool. So he warped me here with cheats.
Why don't you put it back in the player?
So I'm going to give him the ball, and
We're
this
gonna
is
do the cube thing.
kind of precise. You're going to crouch and hold the ball down.
I haven't done too much work in this, but you want to like get here, look down, and hold crouch, I believe.
Right at that panel.
Walk
Look up a
this,
little bit.
and then slowly move it up, or maybe not slowly. And then
and then it
back down,
activates the laser, and
and
you
then
still
walk
have the ball, and you back up. Yep. And what
And
you can do while he does that, I fire a portal through here, which I can't hit currently, and then I can grab the ball. He can grab the ball.
No, you go through the portal first.
I can go through.
then
Oh
you
yeah,
shoot
sorry.
yellow down the
And then
hall.
I shoot yellow down the hall.
And then I'll be done
Sorry.
by this time, hopefully. I
Yeah.
come out, and then I drop the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you get the ball. You can jump over it, like this thing, but it's not hard. It's not easy.
Really risky. It could fizzle the ball. Yeah.
So that's why we're going around it. One of them fires portals here and there, and the other one's like there.
So
And
this
then-
is where you ideally grab the cube. So that's the real. I mean the real spear. I just hit the cube. Whatever I call it, ball. But if you already have this ball, this is really, it's a lot easier. You're supposed to jump onto that pedestal right there. I can't really ping it, but I'm looking right at it. It's right above the ball. You could just hold W and then hold D, and you could fall out on top of this rail, and you could just strafe over here and put the ball in. But
And
this is the fastest way.
before we do that, this button needs to be hit.
Yeah, to finish the level.
In order to finish the level, let's use soft lock. So this level is a lot softer. So you don't want.
Yeah. There's like 2 or 3 soft locks. Alright, so. Oh, that's a thing. Oh, you fizzled.
So the absolute fastest way is that we don't preserve the first cube, and we're cubeless, and I fire portals there and there.
There's 2 cubes. I forgot this. So if you're close enough, you can grab it like that, which is funny, and then you could jump out to the right or whatever. But the optimal fastest way would be to hit the cycle. Now I could actually get this in the air if I'm lucky and jump and hit it, but you normally just want to hold W, jump forward, and then you just look up, hold use, and then you could actually strafe all the way here if your strafe's good enough, and you put the thing in. So orange is actually supposed to beat blue to these switches and hit both switches.
Yes.
And what happens is
And
it
now
actually
I'm
locks
locked
him. He's locked out of the room. He can kill himself and get back here. It's just like, I guess, no clip or
It's really slow. The method you need to kill yourself, you do like
hit the
that,
bridge at
and
the perfect angle. You like
on.
walk up the bridge. You get past the fizzler.
walk
Oh,
up
nice!
here,
You got a
jump
first
up
try.
here.
Dang, man! I got a first try. Nice. And he actually respawns back into this room. That's the
I don't
only
have
way
to.
he can get here. But orange is supposed to do this all by himself. You can portal bump here by doing this
Waiting for blue is better.
to do that, or you could just like what I do. I literally just like I just put a yellow there and a red there, and I just come back up here and I look at like this. You like fire it like that. It gets you there. It's like a little bit of a window right there between these 2 lines, and that gives you the bridge close. You can actually make this jump at the bottom. It's just insanely difficult.
And in the middle if you want.
So I almost made it. Oops, I didn't mean to die. Hit no clip, but I'm lagging. So you can make it really anywhere, but theoretically you want your bridge right here. And what you can do is by yourself, you can go over here and make that strafe. Matt just did it. If I land here, it's going to activate the taunt thing, so you only want one person to make it.
I'll just, yeah.
If you're short, I'll try to land short on purpose here if I can. I missed it.
Land.
But you can,
I'll do it.
there we go. Okay.
There
You can land short here. If you do land short, it's not bad. Don't kill yourself. You can get around this corner carefully, and then just strafe down this rail, and get around like that. That's very scary. We have cheats on, so it's being really weird.
Yeah, that was
Here's the thing that we were talking about, another soft lock. If I put the disc in, so let's say I have the disc. I don't know why it's invisible. And I put it in, and the level's done. Where is the disc? Is it actually invisible? Oh, there. What? We have cheats on.
It's
so
on the ground. Oh, I can see it on your screen. It's Game's just being weird because we're like.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I see. Okay. We have cheats on, so it's glitching out. If he makes the jump now, so come, just no clip over here, and I go back here to this, it stops the audio, and we soft lock.
You have to restart the entire level.
You have to restart the entire level. So don't both make it here after the disc is in. It's bad. So go ahead and let's just say we did normally. Let's take us to lobby 4.
Well, before quickly, so if we do the hardest strat, blue is locked in the second room, and so he just makes sure he hits the button. That's all he does. While orange is all by himself, or you can
makes the tough strafe.
Makes the tough strafe. The easy strats involve both coming, and we made it that way such that.
Here's a hot pattern that I do. I do 1 strafe left, because you're gonna hit your head on this. And then I just call them like bad strafes. So I just go like right, left, and then a good strafe to the left will get you down. Because if you just strafe like really crazy, you'll hit 300. So if I'm just going like yeah, strafe, and I go for this, wow, that was the worst strafe ever, and I'm lagging. If you go too fast, then you'll like hit 300 and fall way off and die. So you kind of like, you got to be careful on your speed for your strafes. You could also circle jump into a strafe like this, and then strafe over. I just keep landing short. I'm lagging.
Nice.
But I like doing this where I just go like, right, left like that, and then strafe over. Do it, and I just keep landing so short. Sorry. Try one more time.
Lobby 4?
Yeah, lobby 4. I'll make it here. Ta-da! Like that. All right, lobby 4. So lobby 4 is interesting. There is a little light bridge that comes out of the bottom, and you have to make sure that you hit that Q for it to come out. Trigger for it to come out.
Yeah.
This is a long load.
They're all long today.
There we go. All right, so we don't no taunt. And orange can snipe a portal before the thing comes up, and blue's supposed to strafe really fast forward.
There's a trigger about, I think it's like here-ish.
It's like right there-ish.
Where I have to hit it before the light bridge actually comes up. So once I've already made this far, I prefer to just go all the way to this portal. So
if we both just strafe here, this light bridge will not spawn. So I just put him here, and I shoot a red there, and he just comes out there.
Won't have to do that on level.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Do that because I just go for 1 myself.
Yep. All right, so this is. Go ahead.
All right. This is where we get introduced to the most game-breaking glitch, in my opinion.
CFG.
So in funnels, there's like no gravity. You can kind of preserve that. You go to 0 velocity and crouch. And just to demonstrate it,
I've noticed that you two have become extremely close.
We won't do it with portals to start off with. You'll see that velocity's not at 0, but because
orange's velocity is messed up.
But if you look at my screen, my velocity is right, and then I wait till I get to 0. It doesn't do well because this thing. But then once I hit 0, and then I crouch, and then I move forward. You
have to hold crouch too, which kind of sucks.
The hold crouch is the whole time.
If you undo crouch, you're gonna fall. You could die.
And so air strafing is the same rules as normal strafing. Yeah, I'm pressing D and then I move the mouse to the right, and I press A and move the mouse to the left. D right. You see me pick up speed, going faster and faster and faster.
Oh, Joe, you can't do storage on this level, I don't think, or not easily. All right, so anyway,
But we'll get to it.
Anyway,
so,
this is kind of tough shots for blue here. He has to hit you can't hit the very corner of the portal because you need the stream to be coming through here. So you have to hit like middle-ish kind of to make sure the funnel goes through. It's really kind of dumb.
Aim like there, because if the funnel goes through, and the funnel centers you. So if I'm gonna come up here, I hit 0 instant. See how almost instant. This is what we're aiming for, because if we hit 0 quicker, then we can see if you. So
Orange.
These are gonna be my portals because I need orange to get this job done.
I need to be going to this funnel as fast as possible. Sometimes there's a glitch where it'll drop you. The only thing you do is walk back out and walk back in. But we generally tend to like 180 when we go in, so that we just turn left to go to the door. Crouch, hold it for a second, hit A, and then hit A to come out, and it'll keep you level. If you don't stay level, you can miss the door, and that's bad. And so I'm gonna try to do that on purpose. I haven't done it in a while.
It's very important to walk
like this. You can get too high and mess it up like that. If you go low, you're basically just dead. You can't get in through the door entrance. If you're high, when he comes, so come on through, Matt. If I am high, I can save myself. If I uncrouch and he fires the funnel to the other panel, and I uncrouch, which if you hit a ceiling, it's hard to uncrouch, so you just kind of.
The ceiling's not letting you uncrouch.
Yeah.
So if you're on the ceiling, you're kind of doomed.
Oh yeah, you're kind of doomed if you hit the ceiling. I forgot.
So don't hit the ceiling.
Yeah, don't hit the ceiling. Wait, can I? Like hitting everything. Can I get out of this? Anyway, so yeah, watch out. If I'm just like going up, yeah, you have to restart level. If I'm going up, and then wait, what?
Watching you try to
I missed your funnel somehow. I'm not sure how.
I'm amazed you're still on friendly terms.
So if I'm just up a little bit high, I can fall into his. I can fall into his funnel and I can get to the door. All right. So, we both just CFG to the door.
It's important that you walk through and not jump through, because if you jump through, you don't get to crouch.
Mm-hmm.
So
his funnel's at the wrong part, but you just like glide over to the door like that. Yeah. So you just strafe, go to here, strafe through this little doorway.
What I do is I look straight up, because that makes me perfectly level with the door. Crouch.
GSD, FG, FG, SD is now following. Thank you for the follow.
Just hold left. That way I enter perfectly straight out, and I can just straight. This dialogue is the weirdest dialogue in the game, because you'll notice if orange walks through all the way, it doesn't actually start. If orange wants to. I guess not. But what triggers the dialogue is that actually blue needs to specifically pass this very specific point in the stairs, and only once blue passes
Test chamber completed.
I like the audio.
Weird, but blue needs to go through first, because that's the dialogue.
List of numbers.
And there's a dialogue queue.
7,
Blue and orange are different things, so that there's different queues for different.
Mine is teammate, and it's the mate and teammate, and his is numbers, I think.
It's the Ers and numbers, but they're all in the description.
Ers and numbers. Yep. And then the next level only has an audio cue for orange, so orange, be aware of that.
There exists audio cues for blue, it's just you have to find them and people are lazy.
Okay.
Truth be told, the audio cues aren't that accurate.
I've been listening to Orange talk, and I don't
know
how you
it's all
RNG.
RNG.
I really don't.
Just kidding.
You have the patience of
so
a
blue
saint.
or orange could fire this if blues is really fast, but we just go orange to be super safe. I'm just gonna fire a portal at this wall. You don't want to put it like back there, that's bad. You want to be like left side-ish. I normally try to fire like right there. Seems to be pretty quick. So you're gonna launch off this and fire the other color. And go in the funnel. And I'm gonna exit immediately and hit this button. And then I'm gonna fire.
And then right as I'm right here, orange drops me. So I should land right here with good time.
Right.
And then
it has to be the funnel. It can't. If it's the other color, it's bad. You have to have the funnel.
And then what I'm gonna do is hit this button, and then jump out through this fizzler. You can make the W jump. And then
the ball's gonna keep going through the thing.
Blue fires on the funnel right there, or orange if you switch jobs, and then right there, and then I'll hit the laser.
Blue can also get in the funnel and like shove the ball forward to go super fast and land here, and then like strafe out, and it's like and then fire there, and it's really fast, but it's a little bit risky.
It's not really fast. It barely saves time actually.
It's like 1 second faster. Yeah, it's like crazy.
I would not recommend it.
Right.
Orange is dragging you down. There, I've said it.
3?
That one is avocado that we go in on, or I go in.
I don't know. Could be fruits. Could be anything.
All right.
We'll do safe first.
Safeway.
Orange, blue.
Okay.
Assessing your behavior on the last few tests.
So orange can fire a portal here and on the side, and what blue can do is fire a portal right beside me and just put it on the floor. We just jump in.
You just jump in and get in the funnel.
Basically the level. It's super easy doing this way.
Skip it all. Just take a funnel.
Yeah, this is like the super beginner strat. Just make sure you hit the corners of the pulls to get in. The other way to do this level.
These are not good faster.
We do it way faster, actually, using some tight shots. I can fire a portal here, and my yellow, you can't just put it in the corner like that. You have to, like, line up, like, parallel to that and hit, like, the very edge. Like that's a miss. If the funnel's coming through, it's wrong. It has to be, like, there. Like I said, be very edge, top corner, whatever, so that no funnel comes through. Then, what Matt does, he fires a portal down here, and then he replaces my yellow. Then, he hops in.
I don't hop
and goes
in.
to a corner, and then I hop in.
You don't hop.
Sorry. He walks in.
You walk in.
You do not jump. If you jump, you miss it. Yeah.
And also,
and then
if you hit this, or if you hit the white, then you also fail. You have to fall in
automatically.
I don't know why. It's a very weird glitch. And so now what I'm gonna do?
He's gonna fire the panel over to the left. I can't really ping it.
You can see you can't.
Where he's looking.
Because I think it's weird. But where I'm aiming on my screen,
right there.
I'll fire in this corner. And but for blue, I want to crouch right before he shoots. And for orange, is it the same?
You want to crouch like as soon as you see a change, like it's really fast. So like, give me a countdown.
So I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hold crouch, and we both got the fling somehow. I did it super late.
Super fast.
So I'm gonna hit crouch, and I'm gonna hold A, and he's gonna crouch and hold D. If you guys go directly on top of each other, one person can boost off and fling all the way back down, and it really sucks when it happens. But the other thing that can happen besides the boost is you get a CFG.
If you crouch late, then...
So like I'm gonna crouch super late.
Not super late before. Okay.
And that's CFG. And what you want to do is hold W and slightly tap D to go forward for this one. If you try to strafe left and right with A and D, it'll just slow you down. This is a really weird CFG.
It pulls you back to the funnel for some weird reason. It's like,
Let's see if I can do it again.
CFG stands for crouch flying glitch, which is flying literally.
That. Look at that. It's pulling me back to the left. Really weird. What you want to do is not get CFG. Yes, thank you, Buffalo. You do not want to get CFG. CFG is not optimal. You want to get the fling like we did the first time.
And also, if you get stuck in the wall, for whatever reason, so I'm just gonna like pretend like I got it, where this blue is like on the corner, and you're like stuck in here. Then what you want to do is fire the blue in the center, and then you just ride the funnel all the way there. That happens if you crouch early, I think, but you know, it's not really consistent.
It's weird. All right, so next level.
4-4.
We're on 4-4, and then after this, the best level ever.
The worst level ever.
Matt's favorite level. That's your new favorite level.
I'm gonna skip it and go to funnel hop.
All right, so this one's pretty simple. This is pretty user friendly. Yellow, orange, not yellow. Just snipes a portal here at the top. It's annoying if it sparks.
That's fine.
It's just gotta be across these top panels. It can't be lower. You can mess it up. Corner's pretty optimal though.
Then blue fires a portal like there, or maybe a little lower. That's good.
You want it to be like, it has to be with this line. We just kind of do like the middle of the crosshairs to keep it consistent. But you can fire it that way. Go ahead.
I fire a little lower so we don't like.
But if it's low, it's gonna be a harder job for orange.
If it's there, it's
so if he fires there. Orange is going to have to keep it there. No, put it in the bad spot. We're going to show them what we got to do. If that happens, Orange is going to have to fire to the side. And that's like, it's a tougher shot. So you want to be like against the wall. If it's like over there, it's too far. It has to be like basically right where you're at. You have to crouch.
Stop at 0 quickly.
And then when you go out, see how when I hold A and get out here, I'm like level with the ground. This is tough. It's possible. But, like, you have, like, no time to taunt if you're blue. That's why it's a problem. Alright, so put it back.
Well, ideally, if I move this, put your right away.
Alright.
I move this, like, up here.
Just fall down so it's consistent.
Alright, fine.
You want orange to fire the red below. So that way, when you crouch and you go through, you have a lot more height. You have a lot more height.
Since the portal's lower, you're higher. But you just wait like a second here, crouch.
Just hold crouch. Then when he comes over here, he's gonna have to taunt as soon as he crosses this plane because there's audio.
That's the trigger right there. The weirdly shaped one.
Yep.
And so
go back and pick up speed.
Then I'm going to press taunt. I'm going to drop my CFG.
Just stop
And we skip the dance and
need
shoot
to do
thing.
that. Are you doing that just to aggravate me?
And you get
And
the
skip,
audio
like, the whole
cue,
level.
and then what's up?
Fun.
Yeah,
now
you're skipping like a lot of the level doing that.
4 or 5.
Yep. So this is Matt's new favorite level, cooperative polarity. Go faster. We're doing our best here. We're trying to hit everything.
I'm trying to be thorough.
Very thorough. Okay. So this is the safe strat. This is just CFG.
My strat that I found. Nice.
Well, let's show them the slow way, and then we'll show them your strat and show how much better it is.
Okay,
All right, so this is a slow strat. You hit 0. I look down at this square. So you crouch, and then you look there. And then you hold W. So you go first, because blue's going to hit 0 first, so blue goes first for this.
You don't really need to show this strat.
Because strats, Omega Lol, yeah. Hold W, and then you strafe, and I'm lagging, so it's weird. And you get to the door that way. And then we'll do Matt's strat, which is fast CFG, as he calls it.
Because there's this weird glitch where, for some reason, but you had to fire your portal such that the funnel's going through, so you aim like up there. You can't hit it actually. But you saw
Notice how the funnel's going through, and we're on the wall.
If you just you hit 0 much quicker because of the funnel thing, and then also when you exit through, you just hit 206 velocity like instantly. And I don't know why.
Watch and hold W.
Do it really fast, yeah.
It's crazy. I'm at like 800 ping, so I'm gonna wait a second here before I show mine. Alright, that's 100. We're going now. So you just crouch and then you go forward, and then you just, you go super fast. It's nice.
And it saves time. But...
And then this is the pro strats, which are very, very tough.
Really
you basically just clear this entire gap with jumps, and
you just jump over it. So you, like,
and I'm completely lagging now, which
and then
sucks.
you like make it like exactly like I did it.
I hit 1,000 ping. Sweet. I really want to show this jump off. It's tough. There we go.
And I can't make it consistently. So
Alright, I can't do it because I'm lagging my balls off.
Take my word for it, Joe makes it. Sometimes.
Yep. I just made the backup. Like that. So you can make it. Oh, Matt made it! Yay! We both made it. So that's the tough strat. It's gonna take some practice to get good at that, unless you're already just nasty at strafing. Alright. So let's go to funnel hop. Your least favorite level now.
This is 7 seconds faster. Alright,
yeah. Then fast CFG.
And fast CFG. So it's really bad. But if you die, it loses like 13, so it's really bad.
Yeah. Feels bad. I think it's 12. For orange, maybe not blue.
True.
Alright, so this is a really interesting one. This is where we CFG storage. You always gonna fire a portal here. You're both gonna get against this wall.
Yeah, so
and then I'm gonna fire a red portal. Blue's gotta be careful here, because if he nudges me, I can drop this CFG. I'm not really sure what causes it, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons I drop it half the time. But you hold crouch, and then you unhold crouch. You move up just a little bit so you're not on the ground anymore. And you look like down at that line after you move up a little bit. And you just kind of like float down to the ground and then you're walking. Looks pretty normal, right? Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
And then you can line up against this wall and hold W and A, and once you jump to go up. Or you can do what me and Matt do, where we just kind of like jump and then strafe. Like that. And you go up against the wall. I'm lagging, so I'm going really slow. And then once Matt gets it, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, what saying that like once you're against the wall. Oh, what am I saying? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Stay still, crouch on crouch, come out at an angle. Make sure that you don't come out too sharp an angle, because then you're bouncing and really slow. And you can jump against the wall strafe, or you can jump early. And then strafe to the wall, and then wall strafe.
And I'm going to release it when he gets close, because the dialogue box is like back here deck for audio.
The only way
I'm
to
going to drop
get
it as early as I can.
to eliminate the funnel.
Orange had said those things about
Or hit the
me,
polarity button. But.
Orange would never make it to the next
And so
reassembly
orange
station.
shoots out, or I could overwrite too, but it's easier for me.
He could also snipe that shot as he's coming by if I'm late. But orange can drop. It's pretty simple. All right. Go ahead. Next level. Advanced polarity. Here we go. All right. So let's do the one with the button first.
Yeah.
So this is pretty simple. You can wall strafe on the opposite side of this room. Very simple. Orange just goes over here. Bop, bop. And blue fires a portal here to start.
Keep testing.
And then I can just get the right angle for wall strafe. So I go right here and I just jump. And I can make it to this button. You could button glitch this, which I just happened to get first try. And that's pretty fast. But normally you're just going to stand on it. Because that's consistent. Alright, so then Matt would...
There is a button glitch strategy, but it's... Button glitch is not consistent. So then I'm going to go on here and I'm going to fire here. And as I go up, I'm also going to fire...
As soon as he comes out, I'm going to fire here and there. And he's going to fire a portal there.
As I come up. And then I'm going to jump around here. And then shoot a portal.
Hit that. And then just magically go in. Alright, so his portal's a little bit off, so I have to like...
That can't happen, so
you have to refire your light blue because it's too far off. It's got to be in the middle.
And then as he's coming up, I got to refire here so that his portal's going to fizzle. Out.
At the start of this course, I was worried you were
And then here's the OD
OD
tough strat, like multi things.
I learned something important about
he's gonna stand at like 2. You can do it at 2 units, but it's really tough. You can stand at like 2.5 or 2.8 and then jump. It's like no.
So I can trust you
And I would strafe
I jump.
and hit. I'm short. Whoops. There you go.
Right,
It's free.
free.
Anyway, so that's a little bit tougher. I'm just gonna
Yes,
no
I know you did that, Blue.
So I'd land here.
Try.
Wow, first try, unreal. And then he would fire a portal there
So
at
as
the start of the
I'm
level.
waiting, I'm gonna fire a portal there, and then I'm gonna just. It's really simple. You just hold W,
And then you
when you're in
hit
the air,
crouch.
Hit crouch, and you
And then he lands
just make it.
Barely.
And then you just strafe.
And then
over
as
here.
he's strafing over, I strafe before he funnels to try to land in it a little faster, and then you're done.
And that's the level. That's
So you have a long
hardest
audio, you
part.
can
It
basically
saves
just
like 8 seconds, so it's pretty worth it, but it's kind of hard.
If you make it second try, it saves time over the other strat too.
If you make it third time, you're actually even. So if you can make it third try or second try, go for it.
Hit it 40% of the time, you should go for it. But it's a tough straight.
So maze?
Let's go to funnel maze. Yep, almost done with course 4. Yeah, what's our uptime here, Buffle?
When did we start? Do you remember?
Tutorial ruined. You are doing Baka strats. Wait, let's figure out uptime.
Gotta throw the whole tutorial away.
2. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 36 minutes. Oh my god, that's a long tutorial. All right, funnel maze. Let's try to speed this up.
Easiest strat first?
Yeah, easy strat.
Not going in because we don't have to. Just see if you use storage.
Okay. So what Orange can do is he can just stay up against the wall, and he can see if she's storage by crouching, uncrouching, goes down at an angle, strafes. I need to go steeper angle. You jump up against this wall and hit this bar up here. That's right below the cube. So the goal is to grab that cube. Blue's job is to snipe a seam in that wall right there. He's got specific angles and setups that he can do for that he's supposed to ping through the wall.
You can ping like here and here, and you can see that between those two, there's this very specific spot you can actually get right through. So you can use your ping to go left and right until you get it. Once you get it,
he got it right
through. You can also get it a little easier here, but it takes a little bit more time to go there.
Whoa, I didn't even know that. Dang.
Yeah, but it's... And so you can actually make the snipe from pretty far back.
Crazy.
And then once you do that, you put the funnel on it, and that pushes the cube closer.
So I can
also ping the
grab
cube. Help Joe get it. And then Joe can easily grab it by grabbing through the same gap that I shot through, which is the gap that's like right there. And then he can just see if you straight the exit. While he's doing that,
if you want to, you could fire. You could take his portals. He could stand on the button and drop me.
Oh yeah. For CFG storage, if
you're storaging, and then
you can just hit the button to drop
through.
And then you just take.
But if we were gonna do, you could do it a little bit faster. If you go up against the wall, you could fire your own portals. You could do like, so I could replace his, and I could fire one here. This is actually kind of, this is slow. This is a different angle. You come out at the right angle.
It's slower than CFG, and I wouldn't recommend this. Storage remains CFG.
And that's another way you can do it. And you can hold crouch. That way you can just drop yourself with crouch. That's how you can drop yourself. But here's the optimal way if you guys want this. This is the more advanced strat right here. It's where I go in here.
The portal's
I crouch.
Angle.
Oh, it is? Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right. So I would fire that, and I'd go through here, and I'd strafe up to this bar. I'd grab the cube, and I'd CFG strafe all the way over there. That, and I'd put it in here.
If you struggle to hit that bar, this bar is slightly closer, and you can move your red like a tiny bit over, help it. This is the quickest thing, and then CFG storage is a little slower, but it's more easy to do. And then blue also makes the same snipe. Puts the funnel over, moves the cube over, puts the same portals, moves the exit, and then this. And
Philo said if you're dead inside, you know it, clap your hands.
Standard section of this course.
And we'll move on to the warehouse.
Alright. Turret warehouse. Philo, I just ran out of water. Feels bad. Turret warehouse is the last level of course 4. And I got one more course after this.
At the end of this course.
Best reaction yet.
The humans must have accidentally disconnected it from my grid.
No, let's do the bridge for now.
I am sure it was just a
so Matt can put a bridge up.
Those clerks.
And then we can take a funnel. Okay, but Orange can take this funnel. And he can send himself. Ran out of water, you're going to die. Lol. So he has the bridge up. And what you can do, if you have the... Wow, these turrets are totally lagging. I can snipe the funnel down there. What Matt can do is he can come over to this window over here. And this is kind of a hard jump. Oh, wait, no. Actually, no. What am I saying?
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to message.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah. Okay, he could snipe that wall and jump out there. Or he could take out the turrets. Or he could go up through my funnel the other way. So, like, Matt, you could...
You're confusing.
Portal up there. Oops.
Well, I can't get up there without killing the turrets. This isn't the...
Okay, we can put the wall up and then kill the turrets. You can just, like, place the wall, right? Boom, replace wall. Kill the turrets. Pretty simple. Nailed it. And then he could portal up there and here. Go ahead and do that. And he'd fall through my funnel. Oops. And then he would go to the end of the level.
Which... That's not actually the quickest spare the turrets strat. That was the backup strat for death.
What's the more simple one that they could do?
I didn't do it yesterday because I didn't really think it was actually that hard, but
okay, that's right. Okay, well, let's do what we normally do.
Just keep these turrets alive. Red portal on here.
Fires the funnel. Yep.
I just shoot light blue, I guess. So I can just follow it here and here. Crouch, light blue, and then you can go through. You pretend there's turrets there.
Pretend there's turrets, and then I can just fall out and fire red. I'm there. But here's what we do. Here's what we do for our strat is that we spawn in. I hold like W and D's to not draw the turret's attention, and he would strafe around the corner, kill the turrets.
I don't even put a bridge up. I can actually just strafe around the corner.
Kill the turret super quick, and I'd fire. Portal's there. He would come through.
Just there and there. Make sure you blue shoots the portal there, and then I come through here.
And I fire the funnel. He gets in the funnel.
And you can come down here safely, but if you zoom in and come here and drop,
you can snipe it midair and kill yourself.
What happens is that I fire my purple portal, my blue portal is at spawn, and Joe,
hitting everything.
He was against my blue portal, so when I fired my purple, the second that I did it, was able to fire, he walked right through, and he had his yellow on the funnel, so he just spread on the funnel as he fell through.
Ooh, spicy. Spicy boy. Alright, lobby 5.
Excellent.
So lobby 5, you need to hit reset once you're going down the funnel. So I'll show you guys the exact time you probably want to reset that's safe. There's like a black line in the funnel. You can see I'm going to try to do it right here. So, right, black line, I lagged out. You gotta be kidding me. Anyway, so,
for blue, you restart.
Alright, so there's a black line right here. So as soon as you're, like, hitting the black line, as soon as you go past it, you want to hit restart. And then what that does is that'll put this panel thing out, and it shows that course 5 is already open. So then, yeah, it skips a 30-second cutscene. So that's a 30-second free time save right there if you just restart the level. That's all you gotta do. You snipe up there before the panel comes up. Strafe over. Over here. When you go through this, you wanna jump, and then you wanna hold A right now. And you'll land right there.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna reset this. Speedrun, just go to the things.
Don't need to.
Good.
Then you
land on here.
On the color. And just fall. And then when you fall a certain amount, you just go to the course.
Alright, Matt, I also only have like an hour left, by the way.
I have 8 levels left. Do you plan to take this? Gonna take an hour?
Hopefully not.
I mean, I'm not gonna make it an hour.
I got good. Can't wait for Jocelyn Bosch to F up the second level in Lot 5. Wow, thanks, dude.
Okay, so what you're gonna do
So this actually has a purpose.
not let
Pretty simple.
The courses were
You
fun.
can hit
pretty
this
free.
button from down here.
I need human
And
test
just like
subjects for
that,
it to be
jump
signed.
and hit use, and goo falls in the hard.
Activates that goo.
So the quickest way I get from the
Well, orange.
The goo takes a while to fall, so I have time to fire portals and walk around here. And then I can just jump on here.
My stream's super laggy. It's literally dying. Oh, that is not good.
I'm recording, local recording.
Matt is also recording, so he'll probably have a better recording. That's cool. I don't know why it's probably because I don't have the Ethernet. That's probably why it's being stupid. Thanks for letting me know, Buffalo. We're kind of too far. We kind of have to keep it going. All right, so I go up. I mean, I get off the button and Matt goes up.
As I'm going up, I can fire a portal right there. And then I can just jump over that bit. You hit this button, fall down, shoot a portal here. And then
I opaque his.
Then that and that. That was a lot of stuff that just happened. So, as Joe lowered the button as I needed to jump from there, and then I jumped up and sniped that, so that you could take my portals up, and then you could.
And I shoot the portal that was over there to get rid of his color to make it not like so you can go through it, so it's opaque. We call it opaque. When it's only like hold W
Congratulations on
to just go through
completing
it.
the test.
As I lag through it completely.
You two
Nice.
really are the best.
Alright, so now we're on double bounce. This was the toughest level for us casually. It was like the puzzle that it showed, it was tough. Oh my god, I'm dropping all frames.
So
holy crap, dude.
Safe way
Let me just look at the stream.
Are you curious about the humans?
Yeah, I know you're lagging because I can
It
see
seems
you
some of the
bubble.
last non-testing humans alive tried
This
to
is tough,
secretly
yeah.
imprison
I
other
don't know
humans
why.
and hide their tracks.
I never
they
thought
wanted to
wireless
punish
internet was
you
going to be this
by
bad.
not allowing you to include them in testing. That's why humans couldn't complete these courses. They treat their friends as enemies.
See, I'm looking at the stream. See what it's doing. Graying out my screen. Dude, we're gonna have to probably use your video footage.
Okay then.
This is rough, dude. Wow. Feels bad.
Welcome to how
Right.
I lived.
Anyway, stream. I'm sorry. This is so laggy.
So what I'm gonna do is
I think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the stream and restart it and see if it does anything. Hear that? Lower my bitrate. Wait, it started what? It all started 38 minutes ago. That's so dumb. It's been lagging for the last 38 minutes. No, it's his practice. Dang it.
stream title said practice.
Yeah. No. This pastime I defaulted to it. Co-op tutorial. Alright, we're trying again. Hopefully this will be better. Maybe.
It'll be like, I only got an hour left. Oh wait, can you wait like 3 minutes and restart your stream?
Shut up. Alright, here we go. We're back. Hopefully. Probably.
Okay.
Maybe.
So the safest strategy is I shoot a portal there, portal up there. I should probably shoot this first. And then I hit the button. And to save gel, as the gel is falling out, I can hit that and I missed it.
You can hit this panel.
This will be on this side. That's what it is.
You can shoot through the floor.
And then,
if he can't, I can put panels so he can see mine. He can see the yellow through the floor a lot easier and just try to hit my shot.
You can shoot at the floor. I didn't mention that. Yeah. So that's good. But yeah, you can do that. So you're shooting a panel there, and then the harder one to hit is that one. So that's why orange can shoot the yellow to help me see it. Then I can drop through there.
And then he fizzles.
I can fizzle or shoot a portal, so it just doesn't come back.
Yep.
And then
you refresh 50 times. How is it now? Is it okay? And the stream is still not there? What? How? Try one more time. It's here now. Okay. And it's probably still freaking laggy. That's so lame. Let's see for how long. Yeah, it started 38 minutes ago, apparently. I looked at the troubleshoot thing. Alright. Continue, Baka?
So orange can attempt button glitches, but these buttons are harder to perform button glitches on. If you get it, it can help, because it'll raise the end platform up. But if you don't, that's okay.
Yep.
Because you have the phone. And so once the gel's there and there, all you need to do is just jump off.
Yep. Oh, we forgot about the backup. So if you get button glitch, and those platforms are up, you don't have to worry about a backup.
Ooh, I didn't see they're up.
A backup would be to shoot here, and once you're going across it, you can try to strafe. So it's basically just hold W, and then you can start strafing like now, make it. But if you don't make it, or your partner doesn't make it, you can shoot the funnel down.
To start
Yeah, if you don't
So
make it
boom,
down.
oh man, I suck. And then you put the red like up there, and you go over top of this railing. And that's the safe strat.
That's ridiculous.
Also, if you want to save
How do
just
they
like
know
an
for sure
extra
the tests are
second,
deadly if
for
they
blue,
could still
you
write
don't
the
have to jump up there. You can
suggestion?
actually just jump here and like do some gentle strafes. And then try that. It's a little harder, but you'll save some time. However, if you're really good.
All right, Buffalo, how does the stream look? I think it might be back to normal now. I don't know why it just freaked out. Go ahead, Matt.
You said go ahead.
Yeah, I think we're good here. Oh no! We gotta do the harder. We gotta show them the harder strat. I forgot. So there's another strat you can do with the gel. It's really.
We have to do the first half, like how we got the gel there.
How we got the gel there? I thought you already explained that.
No, because it's a different way to get the gel there for the one cell. So what we do is that fire dark portal here, because you usually say light portal, and then try to find where the very bottom of this platform is, like looking out and then shooting. And then
once he hits that,
once he hit that, make sure that this portal is on the very bottom.
Sorry, Buffle.
What?
Internet stuff. My internet is just not good. I don't have the Ethernet.
Well, yeah, that's what I've been saying the whole day.
I know.
So then, yeah, orange would hit the button, and then interrupt the stream with his other portal, such that we get half the gel up there and half the gel here. And this is good because it gets gel close. And so there's two options here. The one option is you come off here, just strafe a little bit.
Hold W. And hold D.
Here.
And the other option, which is if you're feeling spicy,
and
you can circle jump, strafe, and then go like that. Or if you're feeling super duper spicy, you can literally just circle jump off like this. And you gotta be careful not to hit 300s on that. I'll show you how to hit 300 and miss.
Now you're just
like
wasting
this.
my time.
That, and then you hit 300 and you can't go where you want. But if you somehow hit 300, and then you're lucky enough to land on the platform, there is a back.
Land on the corner and you don't bounce.
Yeah, if you land on the corner, don't bounce. Well, you. Oh my god, I don't know how I just hit A with my finger. I swear.
Because you put a portal here.
And that's what you do.
Like, either here or here, and you just do it on your feet and you hold W, and then go all right on it and you just strafe over.
Strafe over. Yep. Playing time to strafe. Yep. So let's go to 5-3. I'm watching the stream on my phone. It looks fine now. It wasn't fine earlier though. Weird. Sorry about course 4, guys. If it was really lagging hard as hell, Matt might have better footage.
We're gonna do the.
I have made these tests extremely difficult.
Yeah, let's do it. Regular. Yep. So you fired
here,
for you and your amazing ability to be reassembled.
Orange fire
Nothing is deadly.
I like the middle of those panels, and then at this wall, and then Matt's gonna hit the button,
and then
we're just gonna hit it again.
No, it's not hitting it again. It's your portal.
Oh, it's my red. My red.
It's enough anyway. So well, that was no joke.
Hit it again. My red was off. Sorry. All right, here we go. So we got the gel.
And just jump up.
Just jump up, and then this room is pretty simple. It's just all timing.
Well,
fire
we're gonna do
hole
the
here,
safe strat right
there.
first.
What's up?
We're doing the safe strat first, right?
Oh, we can. Yeah. Okay. This is the intended strat, so you go.
So whoever doesn't have the portals, it's not intended. It's the easier. Then portals here.
But it was intended.
And then
Button, he goes up.
That's the gel, and then he can go up. And then
And
I
what
can
he does is fire
put
here
a
and
portal
then
here,
down
and
low.
then put a portal down here, and then orange can hit
Button
the button.
again.
And then gets gel down there, and I can just portal orange there, play on the gel.
I can bounce.
And
And go over the ledge. Easy money. Or you could do this. Come on down.
Well, let's restart the whole level so we can show out of bounds.
Oh yeah, okay.
Not restart, just go left.
Yeah. Alright, so here's the fast way. You can do a mixture of whatever you like.
So you go, Argo.
This is super spicy. This is like not very speedrun viable, but you can do it. You can land down there and then snipe that. Really freaking quick like that. Just really hard. Oops, we spawned back over here. Oops.
A safer way is
to peek out with the bridge.
Purple, then you shoot blue here so you can stay on this bridge. Then this
Oh, sorry, I thought you already fell down, might be.
No.
Sorry.
The humans can't
Okay, I
feed
give it one last
themselves.
chance. How does it look? I'm doing it. Looks
So,
okay now.
This has a hitbox.
What if it's
so-
your internet?
You also don't want to hit that. So if you wall strafe, you might like hit that, or if you jump too close. I put my portal back so I can confidently not hit that ceiling. Land here.
Yep.
And then we're gonna talk about opaquing.
I'm gonna opaque his portal so that I can just hold W. It's not mine. Yeah, no, it's not yours. I was kidding, Buffalo.
And then I'm gonna crouch and then hold left, and then as I fall, I hold right to land on here.
And he's gonna snipe that bridge.
Right there.
And I'm gonna be holding W.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to.
Yo,
what is up? The chat's in the way. It's I see nuts is now following. You are a good person. Thanks, dude.
So I would respawn at the start because they wouldn't hit the checkpoint. And Joe would have his yellow portal here instead of way back there. So then I can just go through after I died, and then Joe shoots there. Or not myself. And
Matt's
then,
gonna show you.
And then you just walk through, and you have to hit and jump at the right time.
20 push-ups through this.
A little tricky.
Oh, I'll do 20. Another 10.
Do you have time for this, Joe? Hold W, you jump through, you land on here. And if you're not making it, you can actually hit the button. And then someone can put gel over there if one person already made it. And so they can bounce off. And that's the gel that we just did from last time.
No balls. Oh, I got tennis later again, bro. I can't do 50 right now. My max ever is 60, so I showed him the jump.
Yeah.
W, look up a little bit, fail it like I just did. Sweet. Dude, I suck. So the backup for this is that I just hit the button, he puts the gel back down like earlier.
Yeah.
Wow, that was awful. Sorry.
Gel there. Okay, next level.
It's about quality, not quantity, Waffle. All about the quality, like the content.
Inbounds.
The laggy content.
Inbounds like saves too, so I'd recommend it. And the jumps, that saves time. On double bounce, the last one, if you do the really fast strat, it'll save up to 8 seconds or 6 seconds, 10 seconds. So that's good. Okay, 5-4.
Next level.
The death lose is about 13, so use that in your math.
Dang. Rip. Feels bad. Uh-oh, so I'm getting more drop frames. Waffle, do I need to restart the stream again?
Okay, so
I guess
blue
finding
fire
out
is
they
pull
weren't
here.
science was some sort of
And
test in and of
You
itself.
can do the middle, but it's harder. And it only takes a second to put it in the corner. You can just do like middle ones. So if you put it in the corner, it's a little easier. What you're gonna do is you're gonna walk in, then hold W and A, and then rotate and maybe crouch if you like it. And then you'll land on this light, and it skips the whole first room. We're not even showing it intended because the intended just stays full. And even
Or you
if you
can
miss
crouch
it,
before you go in.
you can retry. If you retry twice, you're still ahead of pace. I'm actually not making enough. I'm rotating too fast. So W.
Rip. Could actually do this with W only if you really wanted to, but it's a lot harder. You can crouch and then hold W and make it like that for W only. You're crazy. Alright, so there are 2 strats you can do here. Of course, they're both free. Thank you, Buffalo, for helping us with this strat especially. There is if you crouch over here and you zoom in, there's a little white pixel that you can snipe right there that I'm not hitting for some reason. It's being stupid. There you go. It's like a pixel shot.
Let me show you.
And that. Okay. Shout outs, poggers. Here we go, Buffalo.
So what you're looking for? Let me zoom. Oops. Zoom in. You see right there, right there. That's exactly what you're gonna hit.
And then that just puts this bridge out. You got to be careful and hope that blue goes first.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to fizzle and then drop the bridge behind you like this. You can land here, but that's kind of risky. But as soon as you go through, it fizzles. And then here's the second strats. Shout outs to Buffalo again a third time. Is that when you get to the start of the room, you fire a portal that has to be perpendicular to the wall here. And you fire another portal. It could be in the left corner or it could be in the right corner. I just prefer left corner.
Same with that.
And I look at like a specific spot. I just kind of pick like the top left of the fizzler right there. But you can look like horizontally basically and get it. Yeah, as I miss it literally. Go for it.
Like you can look anywhere here. So I look here, and you just press W and D, and then jump at the right time. Jump. I was late there.
So I got it there. This is harder, but as everything else is in speedrunning, portal is it's free. All right, next level. What are we at? We're at 5-5.
Yeah.
Right. 5. Oh baby. It's not hard at all. What the frick? It's free. Yeah.
This is a beginner tutorial.
It's just
not
let's
scare the newbies.
Yeah, not scare the newbies.
So what?
It's free.
Who does fire the portal here and here to hit the button as quick as you can. Hit the button as quick as you can and put the gel down right there.
Gel, boom, magic. What orange does, they communicate, say, oh, I'm gonna hit the button now or whatever. So I'll just go, and then he goes, and then I lagged, so that's probably why he didn't make it. Ready?
So right after, it's
there
like a
we
little
go.
bit after he jumps. It's like a second to a half second after he jumps. I go.
Fine.
And then what I'm going to do is place the cube on here. I'm going to put it on the edge, or close to it.
Yeah.
And you'll see why that is.
For later, for special purposes later.
And then I'll be first.
Also,
orange will
be
not
very
be
careful not
close.
to jump on this, because if you jump too much, you can fly over top the thing. I call it the stupid jump. Because it's really
So
risky.
good with names. And
I know, right?
blue's gonna fire a portal there. And here's why.
Or orange, depending on who's first if someone fails. Yep.
Yeah, true. But it's too long to get the cube in this room, so what we do is we just fire a portal. Here's
Go
no
back to the
fizzer.
start.
They never put a fizzer here. And then you can just
And then
grab
your
the
cube just disappears, because cheats are on. Yeah.
And then don't go through yet. And then I'm gonna put Joe either there or like there. All these are like the same
You can put it
distance.
put me anywhere.
Put on the floor.
Yeah. But like, you want to just be able to get the cube back quick. You can even go like for style points and land on the rail if you're feeling yourself. And then he needs to be over there where the audio cue is, and I need to frame it.
The rate you are completing
And then I
these
can just
tasks,
place it
I am
down
beginning
once
to
the
think
audio
you don't
starts.
share my excitement for rescuing
And then yeah, this door
crying,
also kills
trapped, injured,
if it closes on here, so try not
humans.
to have
If
that
that doesn't
happen.
motivate you, I'm not
And then
sure
the
what
really
will.
crazy strat, which is like what we don't even
yeah, I
do either.
actually
Like,
forgot
you could just
Um,
like gel strafe like crazily over top of this thing. Like, you can keep a portal there at like the start, and then you fall all the way over here,
well,
and then
let's
you like
actually show it,
straight
like how it is.
down here, and then you crouch, and then you make this snipe, and then the other person has the cube. Okay, start. Okay,
Yeah, just so we know like whose roles are whose what.
super lost. Ah, there we go. All right, back to the start. Here we go. Ready? Oh, why'd you do that? All right, there you go. I'm fine. I'm fine. All right, ready? So go.
So what would happen is that it starts the same there and there. However, when I place a gel, I'm gonna place it here and then here as well. And then I'm also gonna.
And I'm gonna get this cube by myself, which is actually really tough. So I have to jump, hit the button, and then come over here, jump, and then grab the cube. Ouch! I just barely missed there, but
And while Joe does that, there's this glitch called, what is it, crouch propulsion glitch? I don't know. Basically, when you're on orange gel, the game like calculates how long you've been on the gel. So if you crouch, you're slower. Then if you uncrouch, you just go really fast.
Really fast.
We're gonna use this glitch to gel strafe, which is difficult. This is probably the most difficult trick in the game, I think. So you're probably not gonna get it because I can't get it. Unless you.
Oh wow, yeah, great confidence, Matt.
And then if you get it right, you'll just go over this thing. Except my portal has to be. My portal's right. So then I'm gonna fall up over here, and then Joe has the cube and I was waiting.
He's firing light blue.
So I'm gonna do this. Die because I'm bad.
Alright, just put your portals up where they're supposed to be.
And then I'll have a purple here. And then if I don't die, I'm gonna have a.
Light blue, you'd fall down the grades carefully. Well, if you're going fast, you'd go really skip along.
Really fast. Come up here. Snipe.
So as soon as he shoots,
crouch.
yep, he's gonna snipe, and I'm gonna go forward, and boom, I'm bringing the cube back.
And then
And he dies. And so I have a portal that's at spawn as well.
I would spawn at
And
spawn.
I'm gonna fire, and he's gonna go off the gel, out of my portal.
Your yellow is supposed to be here, but
oh yeah, it's supposed to be on the other
like
side.
his yellow's there, and then I can just walk on here, get less speed, hit the cube.
Come on through, accidentally hit the cube.
Nope. Joe activates the dialogue, so we're waiting on dialogue.
And that is like the crazy, like going for world record.
It only saves like 3 or 4 seconds, but it's
nuts.
Really hard.
Absolutely nutty. All right, here you go. Next level. What are we on, Bron? Are we on Turd Ninja?
Yeah.
We got 3 levels left. Let's do it.
We do. We're a 3-hour tutorial.
Let's make this tutorial about an hour, Matt says.
Maybe you two have never met humans.
Okay,
They
so
are as bad as you might
so the
think.
easiest
Oh, we
first.
love
Smelly,
Turd Ninja.
So
gross,
blue fires the portal down
annoying.
here, and then portal here,
I've
and
been
then
wanting to try and
gets
kill
out
you,
and stands on the white.
but they do make great
Yep.
test
Well, orange files a
subjects.
portal here and there, but as he fires his portals, he hits the button.
I'm gonna
Make sure
still use,
blue grabs
So I'm gonna grab
this
the cube
portal.
as it comes up.
Has to be in the bottom left-hand corner for it to work, or just I think just the left. Let's try up high. I've never tried up high. Go for it.
Nope.
Alright, so it has to be bottom right.
Bottom left.
And then he goes in. So he's going to hold W and then WD on the edge of that portal right there. Go ahead.
And only blue can make this because ping reasons. Yeah, I'm gonna go right in the corner, WD. I'll launch up. I hold W, make it on here. Then from here, I can just
He
control the
takes out-
turrets.
Takes out those turrets. And I come through. I try not to fall off. And I hold. I put a portal red there and the yellow one there.
Yeah.
The reason I do that is to not accidentally fall back through this. So whichever one is here first, I'm going to fire that one at the ground. And then I'm going to fire up there. So that way I don't fall off. Go ahead.
And then orange also has to jump from high up enough to get script momentum. If you like walking, you won't get fast enough. And then we just both fall through here.
That turret's alive, but we'll get through the door. Because you don't have to kill one turret on each side, but he can shoot you, so watch out.
How does that turret stay alive?
Are you
Yeah,
as
you only need to kill one
excited
turret on
as
each
I
side for the
am?
door to open. But yeah, that's that. And then
Matt's
there's
completely blocking me.
a more technical way to do the level. That saves a second or so, but it's really hard.
Come at me, bro. Hey, take this turret.
Wow.
Yeah, suck it. What's up?
The other way to do the level.
Oh, yeah, what are we doing?
So, blue's gonna strafe over to this button thing, and then orange is gonna fire portals, you know where.
Real gamers don't kill turrets. Where am I going?
There and there.
Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm here.
And then what I'm gonna do is, I'll pull here, I'm gonna hit the button, fire there, and then grabs the cube.
Nailed it.
Perfect. Nailed it.
NFL top 10 plays.
And then while
Top 10 bobble catches.
while orange was catching the cube, he actually needed to fire the portals there and there first. So,
That's right.
Uh,
Just gotta balance it on this beam. What could possibly go wrong?
this is I'll give you a new cube.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these portals come out before the cube.
Oh. All right, and so orange would then jump and hit the front if he can. Get the laser. So I'm actually in the back. I need to scoot up a little bit.
So, as orange comes up here, he needs to hit one turret on the way up and one turret on the way down.
Yeah.
While he's coming up on that one side,
Lag out.
Blue pushes the button here, and he's also going to have portal here after the cube.
Yep.
Then what he's going to do is look right at the portal, hold W, shoot.
You forgot. Oh,
and
yeah.
Both
There you
go
go.
through, and I hit the edge, and that's weird. I never know.
Bad timing. Alright, but he's just gonna look at the top of the portal and hold W, and then he just flies through. That's how it works. Alright, here we go. Second to last one. So,
that's the harder one, and we don't go for it because it's really tight timing for the end.
and this level, we were just taught this first strat, and it's pretty easy.
It's actually a new strat. That's not
Only one more.
So in this level, orange fires a portal here, and then there. While blue hits the button, and then you just hit it.
there.
And then I give him some gel, and then I get some for myself. You just gotta kind of like learn the timing, like see how much gel you get. Like if you do like a lot here to make sure you get the thing, there won't be as much there as well. What does it say? If you don't do gel strafe, you are a bad gamer. Sweet. That's what we want to tell the new people.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Alright, so here's where Matt was talking about crouching. You want to crouch to about halfway to like there, and then let go of crouch. And then I'll launch you. But before I launch, Matt is going to be gel strafing over to the button.
Not gel.
Get the bridge up.
Find the gel, and then I hit this button to get the bridge up.
Yep, and then I do my strafe, and then,
And then I
I'll
hit
say,
the cube
now.
like there.
No, early. No. You have to wait till like get to like. It depends on your strafe speed. If I grab the cube, I'm lagging out, but it's fine. Depending on how much gel you have, you can take the gel back like this, and then gel strafe like that, and then go to drop it. Or if you have like no gel, you might just have to strafe it.
They don't know how to gel strafe.
Most of them are simply good test subjects.
So,
No. You don't really just hold W and then just turn to your right and just jump.
A million to one.
yeah, but
That's not really like
you don't hold D like normal strafing. You hold W the whole time.
you don't hold D and
You
W.
hold
Only
and
hold
just
W.
turn it really hard like that.
Woo!
And then this door is weird. Second that the cube's on it.
All you gotta do, you don't have to place the cube in the thing. You just gotta like touch it, and then it just opens, and it's perfect. And then the audio starts. Sweet.
5-8.
Yep. All right.
Last level.
So everybody, this is the last level of our AMC tutorial. Thank you for tuning in to watch people that are on the stream and people that are hopefully going to watch the YouTube video later that are trying to learn how to speedrun this game. It was Matt's idea to create this tutorial. Yeah, sorry, the stream broke. We're doing another stream right now. This door opens slowly. You gotta watch out for this turret. Let's do the simple one first. Alright, so he's gonna go first, and I'm gonna stand behind him. And I'm gonna crouch so when he gets shot, doesn't go back so far. It's like crouch canceling in Super Smash Bros. Oh wait, I forgot to mention. So through this door, you can actually snipe this first panel. You don't have to worry about it later. And then you can crouch behind Matt to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. As soon as he jumps through, I fire a red, like right here at that panel. And then I hit the button as he gets his portals down.
And then you put your portals there and there.
And that puts the orange gel right here in front of us. Blue. Actually, it might... Is it there? Maybe it's a little bit lower. I don't know.
If there's not enough gel here, then you can use the crouch glitch where you walk on, crouch, stand up, and then...
Yeah. If you mess up your gel, yeah. You can do that to get over.
Otherwise, you can just walk on them.
And then here's the fast first room. So this is only... You only need blue gel to do this. We have to watch out for the turret to kill you.
So one
coming?
distracts the turret kind of thing, and then comes back.
Yeah, and then one comes.
You can walk out here or jump out here. I jump. You walks. And
then you just strafe off. Try not to strafe too hard, or you'll overshoot the blue. And I'll get you across as well.
And you just land on the blue and make it.
So this doesn't matter which panel you really take here. I just kind of use this panel just because I like it. I don't really care. I'm gonna jump on this rail. I'm gonna go back up. And you're going to zoom in, you're going to try to snipe this right there. There's like a little panel back here. I'm going to no clip over that to show you.
I'm going to show my side.
And all the way over there, so that's a really long snipe.
Yeah, go. There, you see that when you jump? There's a little bit of
just shoot it.
Yeah, right
and then
there.
And
then right there. That's the snipe you got to make.
Alright, so here's another thing. He's got to remember light blue there. So like, you have to hit these switches. So let's do the beginner switches. So you just wall strafe along that wall.
You've noticed you can just completely
there.
walk against the wall in here. You don't need these things up at all. It's completely free.
And
then you hit the switch at the same time, so you can.
So we just go like 3, 2, 1, and I just hit it like that. And we both get the switches. But if you get better at the game, you can hit both switches in one jump. So you can do this. You can go that, and then hit both switches, which if you do it right after the other person does, it actually makes the gel come out faster, which is crazy. So if, let's say we both miss or something bad happens, you can fire his purple right there, and we could just go back up and try again. Simple. Okay, so here's the, you want to show them gel strafe, and then we can do the gel so that way we don't have to come back?
Yeah, so that way we don't have blue gel.
That way we don't have blue gel. So the intended way to do this is there's supposed to be blue gel right here at the end. But if you're really, really good at the game, and you can gel strafe, so it's just holding W, and you like flick correctly at the end, like that, you can gel strafe and just jump to the end of the game, right there. Like, but it's super risky. And it saves 20, 25 seconds, something like that?
19.
Right? 19?
Yeah.
Like 20 seconds. Alright, like 20 seconds. So you'd only be going for this if you're trying to get like world record and stuff, or if you're just feeling really spicy in your run.
Or if you're just really optimal. Or really good at it.
Super.
There's other ways to gel strafe. Joe does this thing. I used to do this thing where I would go
like
right and left. I missed my jump there. But now I actually have another method which involves you can do that one too.
Which I'm terrible at as well.
Or you can do there, and then you just want to move your mouse fast and wide at the very end.
Oh,
and
jump didn't come out.
So my favorite method
is that camera hooked into the lock.
Not enough flick. You want to flick hard. That's what a gel strafe will help you do. You gotta flick hard.
Try something.
I'm short, dang it. If I had my Ethernet, I might be making this a little bit more. Of course, I made it first try, and now I can't make it after I got first try.
You can't give up now.
Terrible. Anyway, so that's gel strafe. If you don't want to do gel strafe,
33 seconds on gel strafe.
What about that camera?
What's up?
It's actually not 20. If you don't want to risk a death, the death loses 33 seconds.
33? Oh
Yeah, it's
my
not
god.
20.
Mechanism can
misread it.
tell you aren't humans.
Shoot. Anyway, so here we could just fire portals over here.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, baited. Baited.
Lock
Debated.
requires humans.
And
Come on
then
through.
you both come through here.
So normally blue's first.
Whoever's first shoots ceiling.
We're so close.
And then hits the button and then hits down there.
There. He gets gel in there.
The other person shoots the funnel, and then while the other person lines up,
Do
and the
something
gel's there,
only
they
a
fire
human
right
would
here.
do.
Like they just like come to the edge and they just fire red right there. It's kind of lenient, doesn't matter.
And then I'm gonna look at the
Try one of
fourth
those
button, which is the
childish
most
gestures.
Fourth circle,
Yeah.
and hold
And then I'm
W,
gonna just do
crouch.
W, jump, and I'm gonna hold crouch. And I'm gonna
Lock is
slide
looking
right
for
through
two
it.
humans.
Mhm.
Then I'm gonna hold W right here, and I'm also gonna slide right through there. And
You
if you
both
hit the
need to
ceiling,
do
it's kind
something.
of stuck. You have to fall back down and retry. So you want to hold W a little sooner than that.
Well, actually, if you miss your chance to crouch and go through,
Is
you
that
can actually go
camera
over here to
hooked
the
to the lock?
left, and that works too. You forgot about that one.
That too, actually, I forgot about that.
That's the backup. And then somebody hits the button.
And only one of you
Try
needs to come up.
something.
and
Yeah,
they
only
hit the
one.
button.
And as soon as he hits the button,
Skip the whole room.
he comes back down. I fire a portal here, portal here.
You can't
We
give
jump
up
through.
now.
We just hold W, and that's the game. And then you
And
just
then-
gotta air taunt or you
You
can
gotta taunt.
gesture. Air
Yeah,
taunt's the
taunt as soon
fastest.
as you can. Starts a cutscene. This is where you'd stop your
Mhm.
demo, and then
Yep.
your source light timer will give you the right time.
Only blue has an accurate time on source light timer. Orange is off by actually a good amount in a
Yeah,
run.
it's about 10 or
think.
so seconds slower, and
Timing with orange.
so blue demos is
Mhm.
what's important. Blue should be important.
Yep. All right. That is all the AMC courses. The only other course is course 6.
Let's look at their files.
That could be saved for another day if you want. Is that it? Did we touch up on anything? Just about everything?
I want to quickly drop the Discord. There's going to be a link to the Portal 2 Discord in the description. And if you have any questions, people are super helpful. And I'll answer anything. And if you also have any questions about anything that we discussed, I know that we were vague some spots, honestly. So you can put it in the comments too. And the description has lots of stuff.
Congratulations on successfully returning to the central hub room. From here,
Thanks
All
for
right,
sticking
thank you
around
everybody
for
so much
3
for
hours
watching.
or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, wave goodbye to them. Wave goodbye.
All right. Goodbye.
All right, thank you everybody so much for watching.
Have a good day.
All right, I ended the stream.